It is Friday.
No,
Like-
he said come back on Friday.
Oh, right. It was 3 days, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess we can prepare for that, but I don't really know.
I mean, if you guys haven't got anything in particular you want to do, you can just pass that 3 days.
Oh, wait, no. I do have something I want to do. I've remembered now.
What do you want to do?
Is that like dog food factory in Baldur's Gate by any chance?
What dog food factory? The receipt
one
one?
that-
The one that was on
Yeah,
your little scrawn out receipt for your horse?
Yes. No, the other one.
The other dog food factory, right?
Ah, of course, I always get those two mixed up. No, it was on the road down the river back to El Torel, so away from Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Conveniently out of reach.
How many days away is it?
2.
Okay.
2 days there and 2 days back.
I was gonna do a find steed spell, like in the ashes of a burning dog food factory.
Wow.
But
Does
I mean, we could go.
I thought that was
Well-
like the summon one. Or is that a
Yeah, I summon a glorious horse companion who takes the form of my choosing and understands human
The
speech.
ghost of.
That's
You
what
wanna
I'm
get the ghost?
saying. Yeah.
Hey, you don't even know if Clip Clop is dead, and you're already trying to replace Clip Clop with a ghost.
Oh,
Listen, that's why I wanted to go to the dog food factory and find out. But look, if it's too far away, I guess we can go see some prostitutes.
So effectively, you guys have 3 days of downtime. If you don't have a thing you're going to spend the 3 days off, you can spend it crafting or doing shit that you can have towards downtime stuff, activities. No one knows? Okay. So 3 days passes. Oh dear.
Wow.
So downtime things you can craft, you can practice professions, you can learn languages, research, train, all that sort of thing.
oh!
Yeah.
I want to learn dragon.
Like
yeah.
the language or like
Draconic.
how to summon one.
Draconic, yes.
I want to learn how to dragon.
I want to learn how to dragon too.
I want to be a dragon.
I want to learn what to dragon is, and then I want to do it.
I could find some pictures on the internet for you.
I'm confused. What?
You internet boys, go away. I'll teach you Draconic, Thuck.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So just put a note on your sheet that you've got 3 days towards learning Draconic, and it'll cost you 10 gold per day to learn it.
All right.
If Wormy's the one teaching it, why would it cost gold?
Because
Son of a
Wormy,
bitch.
Wormy's not actually a professional at teaching, so it would be like completely crap, and he wouldn't learn a thing, so Wormy doesn't get to teach him.
How many days
Unbelievable.
does it take to learn Draconic?
Well,
Learn
in
language?
the book, which is dumb as shit, I'm not going to go for 250 days of downtime to learn a language.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah. So instead of 250 days at 1 gold per day, I'm doing 25 days for 10 gold per day.
Yeah,
You could just make it so that he understands like really garbled Draconic. Like, oh, I think he said something about a table. I think I heard table in there.
But you can speak it. Why don't you just that's all right. Okay, so you learn 3 days towards Draconic. So 3 out of 25 and just 30 gold out of there. Does anyone else want to do any downtimey stuff?
I guess I'll do my standard play songs at taverns for tips or something.
Okay, so you get enough to support a decent lifestyle for 3 days and roll me a d10.
Wiggity woo!
And you earn 20 gold for your efforts.
Hurrah!
Huzzah! Muriel, what do you do?
Not a lot.
Alright, nothing happens. Eleanor, what do you do?
Don't know, man. Probably go to some clubs or something.
Okay, roll me a d10.
Some clubs. You contract VD.
You get hustled for 30 gold of drinking and
What?
buying rounds for people, so well done.
Oh, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah, that's fair.
Awesome. So, on the third day, when it is or after the third day, I should say, when you're getting ready to meet Akin, very bright and early in the morning, you guys do that, I guess.
All right.
God damn.
Sorry, I'm not quite enough into my bourbons to do this. Okay, so fuck, I keep losing my fucking story. That's why I can't do shit.
Not enough into your hobby, you mean? Mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just stopped caring about you all as people.
Aw.
Well, you fucking get your own books from America then, you bastard.
Yeah.
Send
Hey,
me the
actually,
best
yeah,
books.
while I'm finding this story, Jeff, just settle something
Yo.
here. Leash just passed on some information to me today that I'm known as
I haven't
Grumpy
got another
Dan, and everyone calls me Grumpy behind my back. And
I've never heard it.
I've
so-
never heard it either. Thank you for. Are you just trying to not incur my wrath or something?
No, it really isn't. I've never heard it.
Neither. Yeah, maybe because you actually like me as a person.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, that's not the case. Okay,
I know our group here called you Shit Stain Dan. Is that
Yeah,
count?
but you can be a shit stain and not be grumpy.
That's the important
Horse
part.
murderer, Dan.
Horse murderer Dan. Dan that makes people grumpy by murdering horses, but not grumpy Dan.
Rotten
right?
bastard Dan.
Okay, that's enough, guys. Too far.
Aw.
Too far. Okay, so as you arrive at Akin's little work shed, he sees you all coming and ushers you inside quickly and says, "Be fast, be fast. Here's some clothes, some items for you to wear. You must change to look the part." And he gestures towards a shelf and a wardrobe that's filled with some rag-tag-looking workers' gear.
Ugh.
We're playing dress-ups, guys.
Playing dress-ups.
I show him the cultist robes that we've managed to murder off of people. Say, would these be maybe better?
He shakes his head and says, "What, are you trying to get yourself killed? Not even the cultists are going to be wearing that shit."
Okay.
And he goes to
So
grab
that's a
them
no?
off you and opens a little box and says, "Put them in here. I'll hold on to them for you."
Alright, I guess.
This guy's suspicious.
No, thank you.
You like to keep your...
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I'll be punished.
What? No.
We can always murder some more robes off of people.
Yeah, That is the true.
All
most
right.
future.
I put my robes in the box begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly. He looks at you with a mixture of disdain and annoyance, and then you put them in and he's happy. So you guys all get dressed, and he says that your cover is that you're going to be sort of service people for carts, traveling with this caravan on a long trip. The caravan's bound for how many days? 15 miles per day. 750 miles. How many is that? It's a lot of maths. I wasn't prepared for this.
More
Lock 'em
than
up.
7.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's more than 7.
like 30 days, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Caravan Repair
50
Guy.
days? You said 750 miles?
Yeah, I'm bad at maths. Yep. He says, "What can I help you
What
with?"
if a cart actually breaks and we have to fix it?
He looks at you for a moment, and then he thinks, "Shit. Do any of you know how to repair a cart?"
I can pretend to know.
I mean... No.
He goes, "It is no worries. I will send one of my boys on the cart as an actual worker, and you can just do what he says. You can help him.
We'll be like a union, where 5 of us will stand around and 1 person will do the work.
Oh, union jokes. You're from America.
America, union job.
Union jobs.
All right, it's 50 days, Dan.
Yeah.
50 days. There you go. Well done.
It's a long time.
You sorted out the puzzle. Congratulations. 50 EXP.
Oh, do I get XP?
Yes, 50 EXP for you.
I'm having it.
Good
Fuck
work,
you.
buddy. Split amongst the 5 of you. It's 10 XP.
Shit. They didn't fucking solve the puzzle. I did.
They were their emotional support. This is a union,
All right, I'm
you
taking
said.
it.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
he tells you,
Take it,
yeah,
I
so
don't
you'll
give a
have 50 days ahead of you, and he'll send along one of his actual workers that knows sort of what they're doing, and he'll also provide you with a cart carrying these supplies and goodies to fix other carts. And as he ushers you up the front, once you're all dressed, he introduces you to a heavy-set man with a longish beard. He's a human, and he's probably 6.5 to 7 foot tall. And as he sees you all, he sort of looks over to Akin and he goes, "Who's this lot?"
I bet this guy's a traitor. We're gonna have to kill him. He's gonna get like corrupted, like World of Warcraft style, and we'll have to kill him.
He is. And Akin says, "Now, this is the team you'll be working with here." And he sort of points over to you guys and says, "Go on, introduce yourselves." And the big man looks over and waits.
I'm Pargon.
I'm Thuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
The others just standing there like, what?
I'm socially awkward.
I'm Eleanor. I'm a paladin, and I want to be your paladin.
Good
Oh
God.
my god. Can I stab Eleanor real quick?
No, don't stab Eleanor.
Just murder hobo your party now.
Yeah. She'll drop sweet perps, right?
Yes. Sweet perps. Intestines have a purpley colour once they're just cut out. So, Morel, do you introduce
Rude.
yourself? Or do you just quietly...
I'm apparently a child murderer.
He looks
I
over
mean,
and
apparently, I mean, you straight up are.
shrugs and says, "As long as you can pull your weight. My name's Solid Dig. You can call me Pole."
Wait,
Oh,
Wait. What's with the gasping? What?
Oh, it's alright.
What do you mean it's all right?
It's not anything to do with the game. Jeff's just excited because his waifu is now in the campaign.
Wait, what?
Yes.
His wife is playing right now?
No. His
I like how you think I have a wife.
like any woman would put up with him.
I don't know.
It's hilarious.
People are dumb
Also
of
true.
both sexes.
This is true.
it's true.
So anyway,
Hey,
he introduces
why do they call
himself.
you Paul? Just out of interest.
What?
He says, and Akin pipes up and says, "Well, he's as tall as a lodge pole, isn't he? Look at the bastard!" And of course, he is sort of towering over the lot of you, being near on 7 feet tall.
I guess
Ours
that's fine.
is Short.
You all feel short.
So how's it going, Paul?
Just out of interest, what? Oh, she asked just out of interest, why do you call him Pole? Yeah. Open your...
Also, technically, he's only 6 inches taller than I am.
Fine, he's 7'5". Happy? No, he's
big
nearer to
motherfucker.
7 foot than 6'5". Obviously, people don't measure that much, but he's quite tall.
Considering half a foot is 6.
What?
Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, right, I see what you meant. Yeah, I'm terrible at that system of measurement. So
It's like
so he just shrugs at the 4 of you. Vodna's there too, but he doesn't get to be included in me tonight because he's not here. And he turns to Akin and says, "Well, I'll be loading up the cart then. And he sort of saunters off, and you see him start loading large, huge, ginormously massive, normal-sized cartwheels onto the back of this, along with some other tools and whatnot. And he gets busy.
Did you say huge normal sized?
Yeah, I was exaggerating, and then I stopped exaggerating and undid all the exaggeration for you.
Can I? I'm gonna help him. Oh wait, no, I'll roll strength.
You fall and break your neck.
Oh.
Yeah, you walk over and you go to pick up one of these boxes of tools that he's loading on, and you can't.
This is embarrassing.
And he just sort of grabs it with one hand and deftly lifts it onto the back of this cart and says, thanks for the help. Not in a mean way, just sort of a quiet, appreciative, you didn't do shit, but thanks for trying. And
it's okay, Paul. I'm sorry.
And Akin beckons you all over again, and he says, now, the plan is, their caravan is getting ready to go. They're expecting us at around about, and he looks to his sundial watch, and he says, around about 25 minutes from now. So we get this caravan over there, and you just let Pole do the talking. He'll let them know who we are, what we're doing, and it should be hunky-dory.
I always
Okay.
let Paul do the talking.
I look
Alright.
at Paul and go, does he talk a lot?
Akin looks over at Pole. He talks sometimes.
All right. Is there any like special thing we should be aware of? Like maybe the dragon cultists count to 3 differently on their hand or something? You know?
We Germans count with our thumbs. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no. Nothing you haven't learnt already, so you know your little praise Tiamat hand signal thingamajig you guys picked up at the bandit camp that Pargon keeps flashing.
Yeah, you like open and close your hand like a dragon.
Yeah.
Right?
And you go like...
Praise to you.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
That's the sound dragons make, obviously.
Yes. I wasn't sure if you meant by the way dragons like open and close your hand like a dragon, if you meant how dragons open and close their hand. Or
Yeah,
if-
like that. No, like
No,
their
like their
mouths.
like stop saying like that. I can't see anybody.
Just imagine
Well,
that
that's your
sound,
problem.
I'm just imagining like a thumb is the bottom of the mouth and 4 fingers is the top.
Yes, correct.
Awesome.
Correct.
See how it is to describe
Meh, meh,
things,
meh, meh.
guys? You should do that.
So, like having
No,
a
see,
hand
meh,
puppet.
meh, meh.
Yeah, a hand puppet. Like that weird sheep lamb.
And you make it speak and you go,
Laptops.
praise Tiamat, like that.
Praise to your man.
You just get a little
We're
marker
gonna
on your
get
thumb
killed.
and thumb and index finger, and you do a little Tiamat.
And then you make horns out of pipe cleaners.
Ooh, nearly spilled bourbon everywhere.
We're going to get like 2 days in and get murdered, aren't we?
Oh
Probably.
yes.
Or we'll
Perhaps.
just end up killing all the cultists and that'll be fine.
So on
I
this
like that
campaign, because you guys can't be trusted, 750 miles passes without incident, and you
Aw, come on. Anyway, I could totally learn
Because we
Draconic in that
can't
time.
trust it.
What do you mean we can't be trusted?
It makes perfect sense to me.
It kind of
in
does.
fact, because you can't be trusted, you guys have reached the end of the campaign. The final
did it, we
fight
did it.
with the boss
did it.
was a success. Good work, team. Ha ha ha.
High
no,
fives all around, guys.
Yeah, good work. You've probably reached level 7 by now. Hey. No,
Is that
okay.
how far this campaign goes?
Now it goes to, I think, 8 for the first half and then 15 for the Tiamat
I was
half.
going to say.
Yeah. It's a good long campaign.
Wait, did we fight Tiamat?
Not in this one. So Horde of the Dragon Queen is 1 to 8, and then Rise of Tiamat, which I haven't looked at, but I'm assuming the final boss has something to do with Tiamat. That's
Probably
8 to 15.
aspect or something.
Yeah, or maybe, I don't know, I think there might be a ritual involved or something, who knows. But
So, like, Tiamat's like a
bad
dragon.
Bad dragon.
like
He's a
Dragon god.
five-headed dragon.
Tiamat's
Like, what
just a
should-
bad idea.
Because there's 2 dragons,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Or like 2 baddie
What?
dragons, like big bad
No.
dragons.
It's Bahamut is a good dragon. He's like the aspect of all the metallic dragons, and Tiamat is all like the aspect of
chromatic,
all
right?
the evil dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Bad
metallics are
dragons.
the goodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by there's 2 of them. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh, well, you said big bad, so. But she's got 5 heads. 1 head is each of the dragons.
And then the
So
black
Yeah,
is the...
the spectrum.
There you go.
That's scary.
I think we can take him.
What, is
Oh,
the body black then?
it's a
The
scary
body's just kind
dragon.
of like
Like that poo brown you
like
get
a-
when you mix all the colours on your paint pot?
I think it's red.
Ah, okay.
Because her main... Red is the most powerful, so I think she's mainly a red dragon. Or it might be poo brown, because it's all the shitty Crayola paints all put together.
Yeah, those are the best. I like that brown. Okay, so that doesn't happen. I don't skip ahead. I'm sorry. I don't do that to you at all.
Here
So-
you go, Wormy.
Paul
Here's a better version.
gets to the front of the cart. Oops. And he sort of looks over at you all and yells out, "So, we're getting off."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could... What, the one that fits in the palm of your hand? Tiamat ain't shit!
Yeah, IRL, I could fuck that one up probably.
Fuck that one.
I'd stomp on it and I'd probably hurt my foot.
Yeah, let's get off the caravan. Whatever you said, Paul. I was listening.
So you guys, do you get on the cart? Do you stay there?
Wait, where are we?
We've arrived.
Oh,
You've passed 750 miles with the
Holy-
Draconic
so did
caravan.
I learn
Baloney.
Draconic then?
Because you what? Did you smoke any chronic?
Yes. No, did I learn Draconic then?
Ah, that makes more sense than asking about weed. Yes.
And also apparently another language that I haven't chosen yet.
There is actually a lot on this trip. So let me just rewind there. Pole is waiting for you all to go. You have 25 minutes, and then the caravan is expecting you.
Does our caravan have a horse?
Let's go.
Yes, the cart.
Okay.
Pole is there with the cart, waiting to go. One of the horses has been
Like-
hitched up, and that horse is Doc's Chocolate. No, was yours Chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate.
Yeah, yours was Chocolate. Yeah. So Chocolate's
Yes.
there on the cart along with one other horse.
Hi, Chocolate. Don't die, please.
Chocolate doesn't respond, but Chocolate
Yes,
also
she
doesn't
does.
die, so she probably
Taught
took
her
it
to
on board.
Winnie.
I'm not gonna whinny.
Whenever
Not
I
gonna
say
whinny for your
chocolate, she
horse, I'm
whinnies
sorry.
at me, so you better
Do it.
whinny right
Please, Winnie, a
How
little
do you
bit.
whinny? I don't even know what a whinny is. Do it. You all do it first.
now. So you better whinny, you rat bastard.
Is that a whinny? Because that just sounded like a mouth fart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
They do
That'll
that
do.
too.
Okay. So Winnie snort? I think the horse is Winnie now. God damn it! Winnie the horse. Fuck you all. Alright, so you guys get on the
Jeez.
cart. I'm going to railroad you because no one's decided
Yeah,
yet.
I'm on the car. I said I was on the car.
going to.
Yeah,
You're just the
yeah.
one like, man, I'm Dan.
Grumpy
Yeah, I'm
ass
Grumpy
dude.
Dan.
What's going on? See, Vodna needs to be here because nothing is happening tonight. So, you guys head off, and sure enough, you see someone roll me 2d4.
Boom, there you go. Bam,
You see
7.
7 and 10. You see 10 carts getting ready to load up, and you recognize some of the faces of the people sort of getting these carts ready. Not all of them, but a handful of faces you recognize of people that you saw at the bandit camp. Everyone roll me a perception in the tower.
Does my passive
Well, that's
work?
retarded.
It's gonna be all those guys that got away that we weren't able to murder.
Yeah, Morel, actually your passive for this will be. This is an all good one. Because I don't think you can roll higher than your passive, can you? No, you won't be able to roll higher than 22. Okay, so Morel, you notice that the faces that you recognize, none of them were the bandits that you saw at the camp. Every face you recognize was adorned in cultist robes or attire. Anyone you recognize is definitely a cultist. Pargon, you notice a couple of people who have got most of their face concealed, but some bits of them you notice are showing glimpses of scaly skin, and you
So like
suspect,
dragonkin and
yeah,
half
you
dragon.
suspect that they may be some of the dragon-touched people you encountered in the camp.
Alright.
None of you, well actually all of you I should say, notice that there is no sign of a Resma or anyone important enough to be Resma on this cart. No one seems to be a literal half-dragon.
Well,
It could
that probably
be,
freaks some people out, huh?
Yes.
Well, they could be like polymorphed or changed self or disguised somehow.
That could be, yeah. That's certainly a possibility. That is within the realm of possibility.
I don't know, guys. I think we can take these cards, skill them all.
Maybe later.
Okay, so where are we on the map of the Storm Coast?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Wait,
You're just in the outer city right now. So the main strip of the Coastway Road sort of passes through the outer city of Baldur's Gate, and there's a lot of swapping in and out of goods before carts continue back on or go back the way they came. And this cart is readying, or this caravan is readying itself to travel north, and that's the caravan that's expecting you guys who have been hired for quite a long journey. So it's not
All right.
uncommon for caravans to hire a company such as Atkins to provide repairs and keep the carts all ready for a 50-day travel.
all right. Well, Eleanor looks casual.
Okay.
So do we just have these shitty clothes over our gear, or is our gear stored away someplace?
It's assumed that you've got your packs with you, and your packs will have your gear in it normally.
Okay, cool.
So the only things that were placed in a box to stay behind were the robes, the cultist robes. I will let you rewind time and leave anything here that you wish, if you'd like to come back at another point to collect it, and I can tell you that there will be an opportunity to do so if there's something you don't want to risk on this journey. Before you leave, is anything special? Nothing? No one?
I'll leave my ball bearings.
all 10,000 of them.
Precious ball bearings.
Don't want to risk it.
Fair enough. No one else? Anyone want to leave anything in particular?
I'm looking, but I don't think so, no.
Nah, I got fuck all.
Yeah, I don't really have anything of value.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I have a short sword that I'm never going to use. I guess I could...
I mean, you don't have to
nah.
offload stuff. I'm more just meaning like if there's anything you don't want to take with you on this trip.
Pargon?
Wow.
We don't want to take Pargon.
Yeah, can we just leave him there?
Wow.
Damn.
And I thought I was being mean today. Gee.
Wow.
Gee.
Here, I'm going to roll for hurt feelings.
You
Yeah.
have
we,
forgotten.
we
I don't know. Is that good?
No, my
the
feelings are
18 of his
hurt.
feelings were hurt.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Only
No, we
I'll
need
roll for
Pargon.
apologies.
There's no
I'm
radio.
90% injured feelings-wise.
I rolled
dear.
13 apologies. I'm sorry.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
My-
Still 5 feelings to go.
All right,
No.
well...
Yeah, let's go, you guys. Let's go be undercover caravan. Cool guys.
Alright, so Paul sort
Alright.
of gets the cart moving over to the caravan, and as you guys get close, a grumpy-looking dwarf calls down and says,
Your name, Dan?
"Fuck you." He calls over and says, "Hello, mate. About bloody time you showed up. Fuck,
It
about
is
ready to
fucking
head off
Dan.
without you."
Yeah, sorry we're late. Pargon, what's... Should we have code names?
Pargon, who are these people you're talking about?
Oh, my friend over there, he had really bad diarrhea. Sorry about it.
Yeah, you know. Hot to trot,
Well-
as it were.
Whatever. Let's just get you all ready. You got everything you need?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
nods. Doesn't say anything, just nods at the guy. The guy looks at you all just floundering and talking about Pargon and Jeff and people that aren't there, and shrugs and says, "All right then, 50 days. I hope you've got everything you need."
Okay, Dan the dwarf.
Thanks, guy.
So that dwarf, you see him continue up along the caravan and sort of shouting, making sure everyone, and you can sort of gather that he's probably one of the people in charge of moving this to where it needs to go, this whole group of carts. And you guys fall into position at the back of the caravan, and around about 45 minutes later, do you guys want to try and talk to anyone, or are you just happy to get on the road, get going?
Well, we have 50 days, so I mean,
All right.
we got plenty of time to be social.
Yeah.
So about 45 minutes later, the caravan starts heading off. Everyone's all packed up and ready to go, and you go. So for the first day... Sorry, did you want to say something?
No, I was just like, who are all the guys around us? Like, who are we next to caravan-wise?
You're next to no one. It's travelling in a line. But
Well, someone's in front of us.
yes.
No?
Yes, that's not next to.
Who dat?
Next to usually means beside.
Oh, right. Who is in front of us? Dungeon Master.
The back of a cart. And on the back of this cart, you see a door. It is a full wooden cart. And there's a door. And looking out this door, you see someone who's basically just staring at your cart intently. And does so for the first few hours of this journey. Just looking out the sort of the portcullis of this door out the back of the cart.
All right, well, I'm just going to get out the old loot and start jamming that convoy song.
Convoy.
Are you going to sing a little bit for us?
I don't remember the lyrics.
You don't remember the lyrics? You're a terrible bard.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well, Pargon knows it, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Improv.
Rap. Do it.
I'm not your fucking puppet.
You know how it feels, fucker. Alright, so you guys carry on. And the first day goes pretty smoothly. The roads are quite high quality, this close to Baldur's Gate, so there is no incident along the entire caravan. None of the carts break a wheel or anything, which is good. It's a good start for the travel. And it begins to near the late evening, and the caravan master, this dwarf that came down and talked to you all before you left, begins to walk down the line of carts as well. So they're moving at sort of a running pace. Like if you were to try and keep up, you'd need to be jogging. So he's just sort of walking along with the cart and slowly getting caught up and talking to people as you go down this road. And as he gets to the back, he calls up to the lot of you. Who's sitting where? So you've got enough space next to Pole for 2 people. And then in the back of the cart, amongst all the tools, which does not have a cover, you have seating for the others. So is anyone sitting up the front with Pole, or is everyone sitting in the back with the tools?
What's the weather's been nice, lately?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just be like on the roof then, or something. That's okay.
I mean, there is no roof. Like, there's no cover to this. So think of it like a pickup. So
okay.
It's like the tray of a pickup.
I'd say I'm down the front, probably next to Paul.
All right, cool. So you see this dwarf caravan master coming down the line, and as he gets close enough to speak to you and Pole, he sort of calls up and says, "All good? No issues today?"
Nah, sound journey so far. It's normal cart stuff.
Normal cart stuff. Good to hear.
Just carting along. carting along.
Nah, lad, cart's all fine.
Cart go.
He says, well, we plan to stop and circle the wagons, as it were, about an hour after dark. So...
Wait, we're traveling through the night?
Just 1 hour. 1 hour of dark. But enough to push forwards a little more. And if you ask him, he says, we do have pressing issue to get this caravan where it needs to go as soon as possible. I'm sure you understand. And I'm sure you're being paid well enough. Am I right?
Yes, unions. A joke about unions, I say. A joke about unions.
Ha ha! He laughs. That's a good joke about unions. And he laughs. Oh, does he laugh?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry, what am I supposed to say to a joke about unions? Jeez.
That was good. I liked it. Thank you.
I liked it too. Alright. So, you guys okay with that? You don't talk him out of it?
No, it's. I mean, we don't have to do anything but just chill out. Yeah. So I mean,
He's the big boss man.
Traveling at night is kind of dumb, but
Is it like
Well,
a
say
wind
so,
tunnel?
Mariel. Speak
I
up.
I'm
I mean,
really drunk.
they probably all have night vision because they're dragon kin or whatever the fuck. So we're fine.
Yeah, and I have dark vision too, so...
And we don't
Yeah.
have to fight. Remember, we're hired on as wagon mechanics, so we're not obligated to like help them with anything but fixing wagons.
Definitely. Definitely.
But what about all those sweet, sweet EXPs?
Well, we can help them for that. We can like
Just
defend
token
ourselves.
do a little bit of damage at the end of every fight. Be like, yes, tapped it.
Just like kill steal. Just do the last 2 HP of damage.
Yes.
Don't worry, Thok. I'll defend you.
Don't worry,
Train
Thok.
all the mobs
You'll have
into the
opportunity to get
guards.
involved. Alright, so...
Okay.
I'll just
So-
give him bardic inspiration and get all the XP I need. It's fine.
Ah, I see. You've got it all sussed. Sing a song for everyone and get XP on everything. So you guys push on, and night falls, and the caravan sort of does slow down, and there, from the front of this caravan, 8 guards come down the line, and each of them has a lantern, and they each walk in front of each of the carts and provide a little bit of light so the horses can sort of see where they're going, and everyone can make sure they're staying on the road. And you guys end up with a guard with this lantern next to your cart as well. He doesn't say anything, he just sort of takes his place next to the cart and holds the lantern in front. And that's how you travel for the hour of darkness.
Alright, so I'm going to be friendly and be like, hey buddy, what's your name?
And he doesn't respond, but as you look at him, you do notice that he's one of the guys you saw with a hood that conceals most of his face. But he doesn't respond to any sort of nicety
User
or
joined your
anything.
channel.
Oh?
Huh? What?
Hello.
Oh, that guy!
Ah!
That guy!
I'm
Slap the
compass.
party.
Yeah, hey everybody. I'm sure you saw my message in the forums.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just kind of woke up briefly from, well, trying to sleep this off, whatever I've caught, and well, I figured I'd pop in to chat for a minute.
Fair enough. Hey,
Yeah.
you're pretty crook then. And now a
Oh.
short message from our sponsors.
He's come down with the sickness.
Yeah,
Get
it's
up.
too bad.
Come on, get down with the sick.
But no sleeping in the cart.
Poor guy. Alright, so where were we? Things were happening and people were stuff.
Yep. So basically the guard is one of the dragonkin scaled
yeah, so
bastards.
he's hiding his face from you and not responding when you talk to him.
I'll mention something offhanded about a skin condition, and it must make him grumpy.
About his, like, do you sort of make it obvious you're mentioning him? Like, wow, man, he's got a really bad case of shingles, or like something like that.
Yeah, essentially, but like, he must have some sort of rash. That's why he's so grumpy. Something like that, you know.
Okay, he sort of shakes his head, like he's sort of convincing himself not to say anything, and he does ignore your very obvious jibes at his hidden face.
Paragon, that's so rude. I admonish Paragon.
I could do one of those, right?
4 vicious mockeries. I'd insult him 4 more times.
All right. Well, I'll just accept my admonishment and not say anything else.
Sorry, sir. I don't think. I think skin conditions are cool.
As you sort of trying to apologize to him for your friend's insults, he slightly turns to look, and you see a small flash of a smile lit up in the lantern light, and the teeth most definitely not your standard pearly whites. He has jagged-looking teeth with exceptionally long bottom row spiked-looking teeth, and it's pretty obvious that he's one of the dragonkin that...
Alright. I like smile and nod at him like, okay.
I
Good.
think skin conditions are cool.
This one time, back up. So, you guys stop after an hour of travel, and the guy with the lantern, without a word, as soon as the caravan stops, just leaves. Goes up to the front 3 carts of this travelling caravan, and you lose sight of him amongst the others who are all also gathering around there. And Pole hops down from the cart and says, "Alright, sleep time." And he sort of beckons the others that are on the front bench. So you, Eleanor, he sort of beckons you off. Do you get off? Eleanor's died on the cart. So
Oh no, sorry, I was
he just
pressing.
drags her body off the
I was
seat.
pressing.
I'll say a
I
few
was
words
pressing the
for
wrong
her.
button. I was actually telling Paul that he wasn't my dad, and I will go to bed whenever I want. And I just happen to want to go to bed right now. It's nothing to do with him.
She wasn't the best paladin, but she was our paladin.
He
R.I.P. Eleanor.
He just stares at you, doesn't say anything, and then gestures and says, "You're on my bed," as if to let you know that that's why he wants you to get down, and he doesn't care what time you go to bed because you're an adult.
Oh well, then fine. Good. I get off the bed. I farted on it like loads during the trip, so.
Oh my god!
So I get off it like sheepishly.
So
Fucking pink eye now.
you get off the bed, and he throws down a blanket and a bedroll and lies down, and his feet are hanging off the edge because he's taller than this cart is wide. And after a few minutes, you hear the sound of snoring emanating from the front of the cart, and you guys find yourself where you are. What are you doing? What are you going to do? First night of travel.
I guess we'll make our own little camp. Yeah, that's kind of what everyone else is doing.
Yep, so most
Maybe
of the
we could-
carts have indoor pieces or like awnings that they're sort of setting up in. There's a few guards set up around the place sort of keeping watch. No one's particularly near your cart. It looks like most of the merchants or the travellers or the cultists have organised their own protection.
What do you guys think's in the other carts?
Probably all the loot that the dragon cultists have gathered so far.
Yeah, there's probably some sweet loot.
So,
Sweet loot.
if they've already stolen it, if we steal some, it's not bad, right?
Well, it may end up bad for us specifically, but the act of taking it isn't.
So are people like sitting around at their fireplaces and stuff and eating food and chatting?
Yeah, so one of the groups has built a house, and inside this house there is a stone fireplace, and they are sitting around it, and there is a fire burning in it. And
Do they have campfires?
yes.
Dungeon Master.
You're such
Took
an
me a moment
asshole,
to realise that was sarcasm.
Yes, there are campfires, and there are groups sitting around them. Not for long. They're just sort of having a little bit to eat, and most of them look to be getting ready to settle down. It's not like a fun trip that everyone's going to be singing songs around. Probably your campfire, if you have one, will have lots of songs because of Pargon, but most of the rest don't appear to want to be living it up.
Maybe like, I don't know, Mariel?
Yeah.
If you want to do something stupid, always ask Mariel.
No, it just occurs to me, maybe, you know, Mariel might want to turn into an owl or something and just sort of
I don't
poke
know
his
how to
beak
turn
about.
into an owl.
What about like
Alright.
a mouse or
A
something?
cat.
I could do a cat.
Yeah, well, you've seen everything that's in the PHB. Is there not a owl in the PHB?
No, I just can't turn into an owl yet.
Oh, okay.
I have to be level 6.
Yeah, because it can fly. That's right.
Unless I
he can
turn into an owl
like a-
that walks.
Yeah, you could
Well,
do
they're
that.
burrowing owls in the States. You can
Turn
turn into one of
turn
them.
into a kiwi. It's a nocturnal flightless bird that no one will turn a second eye to.
Yes, that's the most practical thing you could possibly turn into is a kiwi.
Okay, so I turn into a kiwi.
Awesome. There is now a small flightless bird.
Oh my
wandering around
god.
the campsite. And it has a long
Kiwis
face
have
to it.
bad eyesight.
Not
But
that bad.
I've got a great sense of smell.
Yes.
Yeah, they do have a good sense of smell.
What do they taste like, Dan?
Huh?
I really want to know
What do you really want to know?
what kiwis taste like.
Taste like.
So you just sit in the fire and take a bite out of yourself?
No. So, I've turned into a kiwi. I'm not quite sure why, Eleanor.
I don't know, just like have a little looky-loo around as a kiwi. See what the see what shit's going on. I just think we should have some intel about these different
Okay.
people.
I think a kiwi would be way too fucking weird for it to be suspicious, honestly.
Not in this world. Kiwis are a
It's
common
kinda
sight
like-
here. Thankfully, in
Oh,
this
yeah.
universe, they're not an endangered species, so they actually flourish along the Sword Coast.
Oh, that's really good news.
Yeah.
I think they
Excellent.
wouldn't because of all the monsters and shit that would eat the hell out of them. Cause
Maybe in this world, they're the monsters.
There are no
Prey becomes
rats.
a predator, and they eat the shit out of the little rats with their
Awesome, so I'm
razor-sharp
like-
kiwi nose spears.
So, I'm like a CR5 kiwi. Excellent.
Yep. CR1
That's badass.
Kiwi. You give me a CR1 kiwi.
Okay, I guess I'll nosy up to the other caravans then.
Just have a little quick
You
looky
gonna go
loo,
to
just
the
you
first
know.
caravan, the one that had the guy staring out, or what sort of what caravan do you want to go to?
Yeah, I'll go to the first one.
Okay, so you go to the first one, and it does have a door. You can't fly, so you can't fly up to the window to see what's in it.
Yeah,
but
thank goodness you picked the kiwi, the most
Can I
nimble.
mage hand him up to the window?
Yes, because kiwis weigh less than 5 pounds.
All right, I'll help him out.
Awesome. So you guys collectively are going to make a floating kiwi hover up
Yeah.
to the level of this window.
Can kiwis like
So it
climb
can peep
shit?
in.
I don't know what kiwis do.
Can they fly?
No, can they climb?
No. They're shit. They're the worst birds at everything. And I'm not even kidding.
They can dig really deep because their beaks are so long in the ground.
They look really cute though, so that's okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if anyone sees him, he can pretend to be cute, and they can...
I imagine he could probably use his as a pick, and then get
Lockpick?
leverage off his
A lockpicking
legs.
kiwi nose. I like it. I like it a lot.
He can use his tongue and stuff to like manipulate the tumblers.
Yeah,
It's
Wow.
nostrils, right?
Yes.
Like, the kiwi beak is a nose, so he could smell when the tumblers are in the right position.
yeah. I think that would
An
be.
equal tumbler level across the entire lot. Alright, okay, do it. So you lift him
Okay.
up to the level of the door, and he sticks in his nimble kiwi beak, because in this universe, kiwi beaks are pliable, flexible nose lockpicks, and roll me a sleight of nose. Roll me a...
With advantage, because he's a Kiwi.
Yeah, roll it with advantage, so just roll another one. Yeah, go for it. Why not? So your nimble kiwi nose slides into the lock, and after a few moments of sniffing and manipulating the solid but pliable beak nostril nose thing you've got going on, the lock gives a little click and is open.
Wow. I don't even know what to say about this right now.
Is this like bias or something because you guys are from New Zealand?
No, he rolled a
No, I
14.
just think that that's something a Kiwi could do if it had the mind of an old man.
If it mind of an old man, it would walk around underneath everyone's skirts looking upwards.
No, that would be the mind of Jeffrey, the 25-year-old.
Screw you, hippie.
Just gonna clear that up. So the door is unlocked now. You've got a floating kiwi with its nose in this now open lock. And what are you gonna do?
Does the door happen to swing open when the lock gets
No,
undone?
the door
or
has
is
a
it just-
handle.
Peep! Peep! Peep!
Okay, so you start peeping to try and get the attention of someone inside, and you hear someone fumbling around with a key in the lock on the other side, and then you hear, sure I locked this, and then the door handle turns, and the door opens outwards, and it knocks you fully off the mage hand that you were sitting upon, and you fall onto the ground just in time for this guy to look down and see the poor flightless bird scrounging around in the dirt. And he turns back into the cart and says, "Hey, it's a kiwi. He's hurt."
All right, I'll jump down from our caravan and like kind of scoop him up, like, "Oh no, you poor thing."
And the guy
My
sees
immersion
you
has been
pick it up
ruined.
and he says, is this your bird?"
Oh no, I just care about all of nature's wonderful animals.
The guy looks you up and down and says, "You don't really look the type, to be honest."
I just kind of shrug. It's like, "Oh, I'm no druid. I just, it's just kind of like a hobby of mine. I like looking at pictures in books, that sort of thing. Lots of documentaries are narrated by that British guy, David Attenborough.
He has no idea what you're talking about, but he sort of shrugs and he says, "Well, are you gonna look after it? 'Cause looks like the poor fella's had a bit of a bump."
Aye, I'll make sure he's okay, and then let him into the wild, free as a bird that can't fly.
He looks and goes, "What? They can't fly? Really?"
And see, I told you I knew about nature.
And he is perfectly convinced. He is completely happy that you know enough about birds that can't
Alright.
fly. So do you
Alright,
just
so I'll-
you just take him away now after all
For God's sake! For God's sake, he was about to take him into the cart and, minister his Kiwi wounds.
It really seemed like he might have been like, "Hey, it's a kiwi. Let's fucking eat it."
No! He went to help him.
I don't think dragon cultists are the nurturing type.
Well, that guy might not have been a cultist. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to bet with Moriel's life, I am too.
Well, I wouldn't let the DM bet with anyone's life, to be perfectly
He
honest.
could always turn into a bear in the cart.
That would be.
And the cart ruptures and everything
You
spills
just
out.
explode the cart and a bear is standing there. Okay, so you take
I'll be like,
Muriel
"Oh,
back to
kiwis
your
can
cart,
turn into bears. Didn't you know that?"
and now that you've had your proof of concept that this kiwi could in fact be a master thief, what do you guys do now?
Is that guy still at the door?
No, he's shut the door behind him.
Well, we
Oh.
could, I mean, he's in that caravan. We can get you to a different one, maybe, and maybe there'll be less attentive in a different cart.
Yeah, now we have our skeleton kiwi.
Skeleton kiwi.
I didn't touch that because I felt it was
You
better.
should have touched the poop. I'm
You
sorry.
should have.
I don't know. Honestly, I was just looking for the DM to tell us some important stuff by like sending a kiwi around the camp.
Hey, I was perfectly happy for it to happen, but
Yeah, I know.
decided
I know
that,
you
no,
were.
this
I could
plan was
hear.
dumb, and I'm gonna.
I didn't think it was dumb. I was helping out. Fuck you guys. I thought he was in trouble.
Eleanor does not speak to Pargon
All right.
for the rest of the night, by the way.
So I ball up Muriel like a fucking football and I chuck it towards some of the other characters.
Good plan.
Okay.
You'll fly yet,
I
you
flap my
dopey
vestigial
motherfucker.
wings.
You flap your little chicken nugget-sized wings, and you don't. Roll me a dexterity check. A dexterity save, sorry. Just roll me a d20.
Give me a bunch of
And,
shit.
and you just
wow.
cannonball through the air and full kiwili land in like a rock against the back of the next cart up. Just a poof, and a what was that? Comes from inside the cart as you fall to the ground.
The cart
dazed.
after the next?
Yep. So not the cart that you just opened, but the very next one. You just
Oh, fine.
threw the kiwi at it, and now he's fallen to the ground, slightly dazed, and probably nursing a decent-sized kiwi bruise on its head.
Good, we'll try your assholes plan. Let's see. Let's gamble with this man's life. I don't give a fuck anymore.
So, this cart that he banged against, someone called out and said, "What the hell was that?" And then a few moments later, the cart, so this one's like a double door, two doors that open out together, and then the entire back of the cart is open. So they open up and a guy clambers out. But the rest of you get a decent look inside, and you see that there is some fine dark wood chests stacked against the back of this cart. Just for the moment the doors are open, you get a decent glimpse. It's pretty obvious. And then the guy climbs out, has a look around, and sees on the ground and sees this little balled up semi-conscious kiwi on the ground. Looks around, kicks it. Muriel, what do you do? Do you play dead? And he jumps back in fright and says, "Oh shit, still alive!" And he sort of picks you up and looks at you and sees, there's a little bruise forming on your head, and he goes, "Oh, poor fella, he must have flown into the side of the cart." And he picks you up, and, takes you inside the cart. So he opens one of the doors and climbs on in with you in his hands. And you find yourself inside this cart.
So wait, some of these people in the caravan aren't dragon cultists?
Correct. So you've seen a handful of faces that you recognize from the bandit camp. You've not seen enough of them to know which carts are cultists, but from what you can see, some of these people just look like normal traders. Like they've got all sorts of food and goods and things that you wouldn't have expected to be part of. Excuse me, Jesus. Part of the cultists' treasure hoard.
Okay.
All right. So what do the rest of you do when you see Muriel taken inside this cart?
I think I give it like a few minutes, and I'll be nearby, ready to. If I hear any signs of a struggle.
Well,
Ready
it's only
to
like,
intervene when he turns into a bear and explodes this
Well,
cart.
my plan was to leave it a couple of minutes and then to sort of walk around going, "Has anyone seen my kiwi?"
oh, it's okay if I want to be a...
Yeah, I'm just letting him have a look first to complete his kiwi mission.
Okay, so Muriel, you find yourself inside this cart, and as the others saw when the doors opened, you see that there are 9 chests of a fine dark wood stacked high at the back, so 3 along and 3 high, and along each side are some bench seats that slid underneath each of the seats. You see another 2 chests, not as fine, They look sort of more like just your standard wooden box type crates more than chests. But inside is just this one guy, and there's one dude sleeping across one of the benches, snoring heavily. Doesn't appear to have been woken by the thump. But other than that, it's just you and the guy that picked you up.
So, was he done with me? He's just like put me down on the ground, or?
He's put you on a little blanket, and he's sort of talking away like, "Oh, little guy, you're all messed up, eh? I wonder, what are you doing so far from home at this time of the night, flying into a car
Want a
like
chup,
this?
little guy?
Yeah, you want a
Obviously,
chup, a
this
potato
guy-
chup?" And he opens a little bag of chups, and he offers
That's
you
a
one.
Kiwi's favourite food.
I'll take it up.
You nibble on a chip, and you find your nose unwieldy. You're not used to having a nose almost as long as your body, and
Yet
You
I
poke-
can pick a fucking lock.
and,
He just
and
pokes holes
you eat
through
the
the
chips,
chips.
and you knock some of the chips out of his hand, and he has a little guy. You just hungry, aren't you? And after about 5 minutes of this, he leaves you in the blanket, lies down, and says, "All right, little guy, I'll see you in the morning, eh? We'll see if we can find you a home." And then he rolls over and quickly falls to sleep.
Okay. Being the inquisitive creature that I am as a Kiwi, can I just go straight over to a lock
Yep.
and attempt to fucking pick it?
Okay.
Be it.
Well, I think actually these guys, if they're not dragon cultists, then you're gonna be stealing from like actual merchants and stuff.
Yeah, but he's just having a little look. He's just a curious little Kiwi. He just wants to see what's what. That's why he's got the
get away
beak.
with anyway. Jeez. So the only locks you can reach are the 3 along the bottom, and it doesn't look like you're going to be able to open the chests with the other 6 stacked on top of them. So despite being able to undo the locks, you probably won't be able to open them unless you can find a way to get to the top and unlock those.
That's okay, I'll just unlock them.
Alright, so you just go ahead.
Forward
you-
planning, guys!
How long
Forward
are you going to spend trying to unlock these chests along the bottom?
I'm a Kiwi, I don't wear a watch.
Yes, but you are also a druid, so you do have some recognition of the passage of time, and that it does in fact
I
pass.
don't think he does at the moment, to be honest. He seems quite drunk.
Well, hang on, my shapeshift lasts 2 hours.
Yep.
So I could spend a fair amount of time trying to open shit.
Okay, so you start going away. Roll me a sleight of hand. Alright, and it takes you less than 30 seconds for each of these crates. And you get them open, or you get them unlocked, I should say. But just as you expected, none of them are openable because you are but a small Kiwi and they are stacked high with goodies. On top.
That's fine. Forward planning.
Yep, forward planning. So by this point, you hear from the outside of the cart a certain wormy, Eleanor Cullinown, calling out, "My
Has anyone
Kiwi!"
seen my Kiwi? What should a Kiwi be called?
Frederick.
Frederick the Kiwi.
Frederick! Frederick! I'm like shaking a box of Kiwi food. Come on, Frederick, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I guess I'll start peeping and kicking up a fast attempt to wake the guy up.
And he wakes pretty quick. He's
God.
not been asleep for too long. And he goes, "What is it, buddy? What's going on?"
Frederick!
As you're peeping away, and then he hears Eleanor.
Oh,
And he's like, "Someone's stuck in a well?" And he opens
Yeah,
the
that'll
back doors and sees Eleanor standing there with a little box of kibble, shouting out, "Frederick, my Kiwi!" And he looks down.
excuse me, mister. Oh, have you seen my Kiwi?
And he looks to you and he says, "No? What does it look like?"
It looks like a sort of a rugby ball, and it's got a big, long, nimble beak. And that has...
He steps out of his cart and closes the door behind him and says, "No, I haven't seen anything that fits that description.
Oh, but if he doesn't get his diabetes medicine, he'll die.
roll me a deception. Holy shit.
I think that's
hang
have
on.
advantage.
Yep.
So
roll
because we
it as
can't be
advantage.
trusted,
Oh, how do I roll with advantage again? Is it shift?
The little ADV under the chapter.
Oh yeah.
So he sort of looks guilty for a minute, and he says, "Is he really sick? Is he?"
Yeah, it's all. He didn't have a good upbringing. He didn't get good nutritional information.
He
Too many
he
chops.
points behind you and says, "Is that him over there?" And as you turn to look, he quickly opens the door, scoops Muriel up, and then places him just out of sight behind a wheel, and says, "Hurry up! Perhaps I've seen him around. Perhaps I've seen him around. Oh, here's the little guy. Here he is."
Frederick!
And makes a big display of having just found him.
Oh, gee willikers, thanks, mister. Bye.
He looks sad and run down at the fact he's just lost his newest friend and pet, the Kiwi. And he climbs.
Say bye,
climbs
Frederick. I'd
begrudgingly
wave
back
his
into
little
cart,
foot.
and he looks over his shoulder and waves back.
I flap a chicken nugget at him, my chicken nugget wing.
And a small smile crawls across his face. And at that point, we will have a quick break before we get to the exciting news of what Muriel got up to for the rest of the party.
Oh my.
Absolutely nothing.
Fucking nothing.
See
Well,
my
that was a good
Kiwi.
way to spend half an hour of game time.
So, yep, we'll call it there for 15 minutes, and we'll be back at the top of the hour. you're more than welcome to tone down the conversation levels, but
All right,
probably-
tell us when it's back on.
we're on now. So stop talking about the granny pissing, the weird detachable labias, the getting impregnated through 3D porn videos. Stop talking about all that because we're live now.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about.
There's
I was talking about.
actually people watching.
Yeah, of course there is. Probably not after that. Give it 30 seconds. That's the delay. All right, so we're back. Oh nope, no, yeah, a little bit. There we go. Hey, so we're back, and you guys have successfully unlocked 3 chests in a cart that you can't get to, and couldn't see what was in them. Congratulations.
How's our diabetic kiwi doing?
Oh, I think.
I'll type you back now. I'm fine, Doc. Thank you for your concern.
I'm glad. Just wanted to make sure you got your medicine.
I did learn something handy though.
What did you learn?
There's only 2 dudes in a cart.
Ooh, but
But we don't know if
chests.
they're cultists, though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, what if they're just some random guys? I mean, do we just want to rob people now?
We're murder hobos.
Are you guys like
with
embracing it now? You're just
conscience.
like done with
I-
the goodies?
refuse to accept that we're murder hobos. We're
No,
very,
I
very.
said murder hobos with a conscience.
I mean, she kind of ruined that shopkeeper's life just because he was kind of an ass.
The only
No,
people
Spite
that haven't
ruined the
faced your wrath
shopkeeper's
was the
life.
assassin that was literally trying to kill you.
And you know what? Not even going to talk about it. You guys are the worst.
You're the worst.
Hey, this guy's trying to kill us. Let's be his friend.
Hey, guy, do you have a family? Ah, you do have a family.
Mr. GM,
Yes, Mr. Player.
are all the carts roughly the same size?
I mean, there's like a standard size of cart that's practical, but they're not all the same design. There's the 2 that are directly in front of you that are like a wooden carriage with doors. There's several that are like fabric awnings, and there's a couple that are sort of a mixture of the both, like a front part of a cart with an awning in the back. So there's an eclectic mixture, but they're all roughly the same size. There's nothing that's obviously larger or smaller, but you know they'll vary.
So unless there's like, it's a dedicated sleeping cart, and we can assume that 2's probably going to be quite cramped confines and anything with goods in it.
Yes, that would be an intelligent theory.
Well, isn't it a little early to like start stealing shit before we like
Day 1 of 50.
find out any
Killed
information about anything?
Everybody.
Kill everyone. We have no clue what's happening, but
We
everyone's
just slick
dead.
the kiwi's nose with poison.
No, we could totally do that. I have some of that. I have some poison, and I have some of that frost stuff.
Is this going to just turn into Mission Impossible? The Kiwi Detective, who just goes around killing everyone, picking all the locks with his nose.
Why not?
Alright.
Not
Yeah.
opening any doors ever.
What are you keen for?
What are you keen for? Your wife says.
What are you keen for, she says, and I tell her that it's to have the Kiwi inserting his nose into everything. Please.
But and I picked some locks in there, but
Yes.
I couldn't open it. But in the event that we do end up in there,
Mm-hmm.
we already have some open that we can quickly rifle through.
Good work, Muriel. That's some solid intel. What a good plan you had. All right,
Yeah,
let's
there was a
take
plan,
shifts to sleep.
You also have one point of damage, by the way, from being cannonballed into the side of a cart in your bird form.
I lay on hands.
Oh dear. Alright. You lay your hands on the poor Kiwi's head.
But I'm a person.
Oh, you've turned back to a person? Well, you lay it on the old man's head then.
It's still a fucking kiwi.
Means my health's at full, but yeah, okay.
Alrighty. So, what are you guys going to do? You ready to go to bed for the night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll take the first watch.
Don't need to worry about watchers. There's guards all up and down. You'd probably be woken or alerted by happenings. most likely. So you
Yeah,
all...
plus-
Alright, well,
supposed to be,
fine.
We're supposed to be fixing caravans if you don't go on watch.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you're not here to do that. Heal 1 to Moriel. Not wounded! It's a lie. Okay.
Alright, well, I have a big snooze-a-lose.
Snoozy
Full
losey.
snoozy.
So everyone has a sleep. Let's do a long rest. Let me clean up those kinda and assholes that are all up in the combat tracker. And you wake up in the morning. It's just starting to be the crack of dawn. You see a little bit of light coming over the horizon, and Caravan Master's down and banging on the side of your cart, yelling for you all to get ready. And then he continues up the line and yells at everyone, wakes everyone up, and the caravan's soon underway. Pole basically sits up, rolls up his bedroll behind him, stuffs it down the back, and continues on. Muriel, you notice as he's rolling up the bedroll, you see a glint of a little flask or maybe some little silver flagon in his bedroll, and then he's back on the range of the cart and ready to go. And you guys are on the road. Dun, 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 deliver.
Convoy.
Come.
I'm in the road again.
Actually, someone roll me d20.
Woo!
13. Why did it say 5 and then show a 13?
I don't know, buddy.
Okay. Okay. So today, you guys ooh, everything hit. Don't click on that.
Do.
I feel like I should click on that.
I did, and then I closed it.
Don't do it.
I didn't click on it, Spite.
Don't do it.
I'm the best at D&D.
Oh, I just shared
Oh,
it.
it popped up automatically.
Oh, for God's sake.
I am
You
so
are-
bad at this. What the fuck?
You temptress.
I tried to close
Amazing.
it, and now my game's frozen.
I tried to unshare it.
So I tried to avoid it, and all I could do is stare at it.
Get out of it,
Don't read
Maria.
it.
You're still in it.
My game froze.
Kick him.
Real, close your
in the
eyes.
teeth. Okay, so anyway, sorry, that was the worst. Here's the storyline that's coming up. Now you guys are traveling along, and you're on your second day, so you guys are starting to get into the area known as the Fields of the Dead. And as you guys are pushing along, around about 11 o'clock in the morning, there comes a shout for halt. And then there's some commotion coming from the front of the caravan. Do you guys investigate?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we do.
All right, so Paul just says, I'll wait here. And you guys make your way up to the front of the caravan. And there's a sort of a semicircle of the guards that are hanging around the first cart. And up ahead, there's a bit of a scene. There's what appears to be a few humans sheltered under a wagon that's in various state of... A various state? Pretty big state of disrepair. There's crates dragged off the back and up to the side to turn it into sort of a makeshift barricade. And assailing them with crossbows and slings, you see about 7 hobgoblins. That's it. What do you do?
We're not guards.
Yeah, we'll just watch.
You just watch? Okay, there's a little bit of a discussion going on with the guards from your caravan as well. They're sort of like, just leave them to it, arguing amongst themselves. Just don't get involved. Just wait for it to resolve. They come to us, we'll deal with it then. And a few
You
others with
cowardly cads.
one of the others is speaking up, and he's saying, no, we gotta help. If there's still some alive, they can help us. It's easier to fight with more than it is to wait for them to die, and then it'd be our turn. And there's sort of an argument, but nothing much is happening. Everyone's just sort of arguing over what's going to happen, but no one's doing anything.
Are you men or Kiwis?
Hurry up!
Good grief.
From my experience, Kiwis are pretty brave.
She's talking about the fruit.
Ah,
You mean the
You
fruit?
must... You must defend those poor guys under the wagon. Naughty guards.
A couple of guards are like, nope, no we don't.
I will say, are you just going to wait for them to kill us one at a time? You think they're just going to let us pass without giving us any issues?
One of them looks over and says, it's not our place to get involved.
You're assuming that they don't want to get involved with us.
He shrugs. Maybe that lot will take care of them.
Well, we'll have to clear the wagon from the trail anyway, won't we? So we're just expected that these hobgoblins are going to just wait and watch us do that?
Look, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Unless you want to go and sort it out. And then one of the guards says, fine, you bloody cowards. And he pulls out his sword and makes ready to move over to the guards.
So, do we want to break cover for this, or what?
Well, we can help in ways that are sneaky. Well, at least I can. Really
Yeah,
easily,
you guys
but-
can do that.
Yeah, me and Thought can't help in ways that are sneaky.
Yeah.
Get a crossbow or something. A lot of people can use crossbows. I have one for each of you if you want.
Oh, funny didn't leave my ball bearings back in Baldur's Gate.
Well, I have
I have a
throwing
hand
axe.
crossbow and a light crossbow if you guys want to shoot at things. You can participate, and it's... Or we could just run in there and murder the shit out of everything. And
You typical of yellow-bellied
So, while
bards.
you guys are discussing it, this guard that didn't want to stand for no diddly-daddling charges forwards and engages himself with the hobgoblins from behind.
I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Awesome.
I'll play a sick riff on my lute.
It's a D8 now, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, so he's going to roll that on his attack. And, he crit anyway. Oh, good shit.
Woo!
So
You can add it to something else.
he deals 8 damage. And
Wow,
that
that's
was his surprise
shit.
attack, attacking the hobgoblins from behind, and now we fall to initiative order, and he's just going to continue being a complete badass. And he attacks, misses, so he'll now use the actual bardic inspiration, which rolled was a 5, so that's enough to hit. And he deals 5 damage and kills one. And he looks back and he says,
Cool.
they are easy to kill. And moves over to the next one, high on the rush of killing his first real enemy. And the other guards in this area begin to see respite and don't quite come out of cover. Pagon, your turn.
All right.
So you guys are standing back at the caravan right now, just sort of watching this. You don't have to get
I
involved
don't
if you
know a
want to.
poem, but I'll recite some poem about like the bravery of battle and the savory tastiness of victory, and how that they've lived their life as a lie, and once they taste the sweet blood of their enemies on their lips, that they'll never be able to live without it again, or something. Like try and inspire some courage.
That's pretty hot. Cool.
So the guards that are refusing to fight continue to refuse to fight, but you have the unwitting effect of rousing the guards that are in the caravan up, or the cart up ahead, and you see them sort of inspired by your words and prepare to attack themselves. Well, not themselves, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. All right, I'll move up and be like, kind of like, come on, you cowards!
Go, buddies!
I have a lute, and I'll go into the fray like a drummer boy and something.
All right, so Eleanor, you'd already rolled before.
Fine.
What are you
No, I
playing?
didn't.
Oh, you hit? Oh, okay. Well, you missed out on your turn anyway. So,
Oh,
so
you're
the
a,
hobgoblin, the leader, leaps forwards, ready, with one of these guys being attacked from behind, steals the moment, shoots forwards to the guards with his greatsword held high, swings it twice, critically hits with the second attack, and does quad damage dice.
Oh,
But it doesn't
Wow.
matter. Double was enough to fuck him up, and that guy
so
goes down like a sack
if I
of shit.
use, I don't think we've ever did this. If I use cutting words on damage, is it pre-multiple damage, like on a crit, or is it post?
Well, it's off the final amount, isn't it? It's just a D.
Well, it's because the dice is multiplied, or well, you do it differently, don't you?
What's the cutting words? Hang on.
Because you can subtract it from damage or the roll or anything. I don't think we ever did it where we can undo a crit either. I don't know if we ever figured out if that was a thing.
You can choose this feature after the creature makes its roll, but for the terms of the attack roll ability checks, or before the creature deals its damage. Well, I mean, it's just off the final amount. It's just you roll a dice and it comes off the total.
All right, what I'm like, if I used it on the attack though, can you undo a crit, or is that just?
If you want to use it on the attack, I'll let it undo a crit. Yes.
All right, well then I'll do that. I'll call him an uncouth vagabond. Yeah.
Vagabond.
Okay, so
Vagabond.
9 damage comes off that, which means he still has 6, but he has disappeared. So let me just make another one.
He's still on my thingy.
No, he's not.
All right.
He really isn't. He's not in front of the hobgoblin. That's the guard right there. Alright, he's back and he has 6 life.
Oh, I was thinking of the guard 25, not that guard. But...
Oh, okay. No, this wasn't on the guard that you guys are friends with. It is now Thok's turn. But just for future, going forwards, you need to roll it before the damage roll. So, but that's fine. You can
Okay.
do that.
Why? Because I would have. Okay. Well,
Yeah. I mean, it came off the crit, so that's fine. But if you're going to do it on any normal attack to like avoid a hit, do it before the
Sure.
damage roll.
will do, buddy. Well, you roll it kind of instantly, so
I
I'll
know.
do my best.
I know. Thok sprints.
No, that's my base speed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bastion, bro.
Oh,
Yep.
of course you get fast. Okay.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right. Do it. Show us what you got.
Got the old axe.
Not enough. There
So
we go.
you swing with your finely carved, dragon designed ornate dragon greatsword,
Oh,
and you make a big slashing motion with this fine, unique dragon greatsword swinging through the
boy.
air, and you collect the hobgoblin. How much damage do you do?
I was gonna say if you had a club or something, it's.
so can I change that, or is that
Nope.
too late?
That's
Oh,
way too late.
Can I like cutting words him before he draws his sword out of the
Quick, cast a minor illusion. Make it look like something else.
It's not a swift action, buddy. I'm sorry.
Well, then I'd like to apologize to my party here for what's about to happen.
For blowing it.
Well, hey, is that guard a cultist or is he just a guard?
Not sure.
I mean, has he got a cowl or is he just a human?
You can see his face.
Okay.
So
Well,
you
hopefully we'll
smash
get lucky.
the hobgoblin for 7 damage with your unique, finely carved dragon greatsword
Okay, I get
that
it,
you
man.
received
I
from
get it.
none other than Cianrath, the... Sorry, yeah, okay, you get it. Do you have any other attacks to make this turn?
Maybe they'll think I'm his champion. Yeah,
The champion of their
no, that's
champion
it.
who died.
that's right.
Well, wait a
And I
minute.
know
Because
who's
Cianrath had it covered in blood. He had to clean it off, remember?
Oh, this
So
is
maybe they
true.
won't recognize it
Because it's not all crusty and shitty.
Paragon to the rescue.
So, some of the hobgoblins towards the back try to come back and deal with this guard that's done some stuff. He swings his longsword, but misses completely. And Another one. This one here turns around to try and deal with you. So what does this do? That creature's
Boy.
Ah, nice. So he swings not at Thuck, but at the guard who just killed his friend, and he misses as well. The guard fending off the blows, like it's just this is everything he's trained for, everything he's lived for. This is the best moment of his life. And the guards up top with the captain trying to defend themselves, poking at him with spears, but they can't land a blow on him either. He's as good a swordman as any. And sorry.
Hello?
Yep. Nope. Sorry, I cut off there. One of the goblins runs to the back, runs to Thuck, swings his longsword, misses as well. You guys are such a good fighting team. The noble scoots around the side of one of the boxes, yelling out things like, "Save me! Help!" as the guards deal with the actual threat. Or try to, but miss. Repeatedly. And some of the hobgoblins go up there with him to help. Ones that were too far ahead before the attack. He critically fails as he climbs over the boxes, and he dislocates his shoulder. There's a loud pop that you guys hear from the back, and he lands awkwardly on his shoulder and doesn't land an attack. Hobgoblin 5 goes up as well. Attempts to attack the guard. And lands a hit. And deals enough damage to kill him, and he goes down.
Oh,
the guard goes down, screaming in pain as the hobgoblin stabs him in the chest with his longsword. And we go down to guard 25, who's like, "This is great, I'm still killing things!" And attacks and continues to kill things. Smashes the hobgoblin to the side and shouts, "I can do it!" as Moriel takes his first turn.
You want to remain, semi-incognito, I hope.
Oh, do we? Okay.
You're not going to turn into a Kiwi mid-combat and give it all away?
Yeah, that would be bad.
Right, incognito.
I mean, it's not a low magic world, so you could cast spells and not be seen as strange.
Oh, okay.
Just don't cast like super powerful
Yeah,
spells.
just don't thunder
God damn
wave everyone.
Well, it's not that inconspicuous that a lightning storm happened to appear, right?
Oh wow. No, not at all.
I mean, it's just the weather.
That is just the weather. Lightning storms happen in our world.
There we go. So I use Call Lightning.
Do you fucking... Oh, shit.
All right, you call the lightning.
Yep. What do I do?
Man.
It's just weather.
So all of a sudden, there's a strange bout of bad weather, and a bolt of lightning cracks forth from the sky. It fails its save, so roll damage. And he takes 17 damage and lets out a large ugh as he takes a lightning bolt to the back. But he is not knocked down. He is still alive, swinging his greatsword greatly.
Bout of bad weather we're having here, chaps.
Yeah, the guard goes, "Whew, that was some strange lightning. Nearly heard the thunder." Oh, excuse me. Man.
We need Vodnar here to make thunder.
Vodnar's asleep in the caravan. Poor guy. Sleeping off a cold. Eleanor, your turn.
Cripes.
You got this.
Alright, I guess I go there. Number 1, go there. Number 2,
Be good. Number 3.
be good at D&D.
Failed.
Hang on.
Already.
I've got all my I was thinking real hard about all the things I could do. Now
This is the culmination of all that hard thought, is it?
yeah. Okay,
Got as far
I
as
channel
one, go there.
I channel my divinity and I abjure enemy on this hobgoblin captain. And as an action, I present my holy symbol and denounce him so that he gets frightened.
Ooh. All right. This captain, what save does he need to make?
Hang on, I'm just... A wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right. So he rolls a wisdom save.
What do I do? Do I
What's
roll
the
like a
DC?
d20?
No, he's rolled it. What's the DC on that save? Like, what's your spellcasting DC?
What?
It's okay. I'll find it. I think
that?
it's your
What that?
proficiency bonus, so 3 plus 8 plus your charisma. So what's your charisma?
5.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's 2.
right, my 15.
2. So 2 plus 3 plus 8 is 13. So it makes the save. He passes the save.
Good. I'm glad he passed his save.
But his speed is still halved for 1 minute, or until he takes damage.
Okay. Well, then I target Thok and I cast Shield of Faith. I forgot how to play the fucking game. Do I just press the man?
Target him and press the man.
I've done it. Wait, no. Oh no.
It's understandable because Fantasy Grounds gets more difficult with use. Just like
It's
most things in
so
life.
complicated.
Like woman.
Okay.
Too far. Alright, so...
There you go, my
your
friend.
turn?
Yeah. And then I shout at the hobgoblins. I call them stinky.
Okay.
Isn't that my job?
Yes.
Well, it's not very
Because
effective.
when she insults
Wow.
them, she's praying for them, so who knows? Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so, yep,
I don't know
cool.
either.
Guard 5 moves up to help his friends. He rocks up and he goes to attack this gobhoblin. And he stabs at him with his spear, but misses him even though it's the hobgoblin that's got a dislocated shoulder. And it's Pagon's turn.
Alright, so did Guard 25 notice Fox sword at all, or...?
Guard 25, he's busy fighting.
Alright, so I'm assuming no one else really did. How far away are we from the rest of the guards?
Where you guys started, the guards are 1 square behind that.
Alright. So I'll cast Minor Illusion and make it look like kind of like a shiny, like a cartwheel nut tightener thing, like a big wrench or something.
Does that mean he can no longer do anything with it?
No, he can. It's because the people, you only get a save if you interact with the illusion, and it only dispels it for you.
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it. I will allow you to change it if he will put it away, but he won't be able to continue swinging it.
I can just use my battle axe.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and change it.
Like you can tell him to put it away, and then you can cast an illusion to make it look like something else. But if you cast an illusion, he continues to attack with it, it'll undo the illusion of the sword because it'll clip strangely, like a badly coded video game.
All right, so I'll go over here.
And I'll just... Yeah, what's up?
Put your weapon away.
Okay.
You're gonna damage our wagon wheel tightener tool, and I'll cast Minor Illusion to make it look like one.
You're going to damage the thing that most definitely isn't a sword from the Dragon Cult.
Our super ornate wagon fixer with a dragon on it.
The wagon wrench.
Yep.
And I'll throw a Bardic Inspiration on Thok.
All right.
Boop. There you go, buddy. And that'll do it.
Good team
Thanks, pal.
player. So the captain moves up to these guards that have just rocked up. Continues trying to wreck their shit. He swings twice, hits once.
I'll use Cutting Words again.
And heavily crashes his greatsword through one of the guards.
Did you
him...
not?
Oh, sorry, did you
Here.
Cutting Words? What are you going to use? What are you going to roll? Like, roll it.
Yep, boom.
Nope,
Hit.
he hits. He continues to hit and smashes
You're
that
so
guy.
you're so ugly. The sky hates you.
Who is fine. He staggers from the blow, but remains standing, heavily wounded, bleeding, looks exhausted on the edge of death, as it's Thok's turn.
Doesn't work. Didn't even
I guess I'll rage.
Makes me laugh every fucking time.
It's so
I guess I'm
nonchalant.
angry now.
Well, I guess I'm
I
pissed.
guess I'll get mad.
I guess I'm kind of mad.
That's the secret. I'm always mad. Get it? It's a reference to a movie.
No, I've
Never
I
seen
don't get it.
What
I
movie?
don't get it.
What's a movie?
We don't have those down
My
here.
immersion.
By the way, I'm gonna expend a superiority die to use sweeping attack, which I roll a d6.
Sweet.
Oh wait, I have to roll damage first. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, that guy's dead.
Yep.
So, I'm not gonna do that.
Got 23. Yeah.
So he did.
I'm gonna attack this guy over here.
Alright. And you hit him too? These guys aren't much. And you die him as well.
Damn.
And he does die.
Still got your movement too, buddy. Do you have a
Yep.
third attack or?
No, if I was in a furious rage I would, but no. I am, however, gonna come up here.
Alright. And the guard takes an opportunity attack at you.
What? How? Oh. Betrayer.
Betrayer of people. But this hobgoblin does continue trying to kill the guard. He smashes him with a longsword. Hits.
Uh-oh.
And deals 2
Oh,
damage.
okay.
It's a pretty
Damn.
good minimum roll. The noble lets out a cry of alarm, moving away from this hobgoblin that's come up to meet him. Guard 15 continues trying to attack the captain. And diff effect? Why did he get diff? Fuck it. Wormy, you gave the hobgoblin captain Shield of Faith.
No, I didn't. I didn't
did.
do that.
He just
No,
had
I didn't.
+2
I give
to his
the...
AC. Just as well that guard is super good and hit anyway.
Actually, I don't know if he did because I don't see it on him.
It says it shows on me. It's diff effects +2. So
listen.
he still hit. So he smashes him, and then it is Hobgoblin 4 attacks the other guard, but misses. 5 chases the noble, catches him, swings his longsword at him, hits, and collects him for 9 damage. And the noble goes down, huge wound across his back. He lets out a scream of pain and terror as the guard down here tries to finish off the hobgoblin, but some reason his damage dice is all fucked up. That's weird. And he deals 6 damage. It's now Muriel's turn.
Well, because lightning never strikes the same place twice,
You attack someone else.
it
Especially
attacks
if it's a fighter
someone
jet.
else.
And he fails the save. And you smash him for 12 damage. And the guard's like, wow, this lightning storm is really, really, really close and loud. And ow, my ears.
I should really
Lightning
attack a guard to
crashes.
make this
Yeah.
mix this up.
Eleanor, it's your turn.
Okay,
Hobgoblin's
so
ranks are thinning out, but not as fast as the guards.
yeah, that's bad. Naughty bad goblins. Okay, so can I blink 30 foot closer to the noble?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah, I can. And Misty Step, not blink. Fuck's sake. It's not World of Warcraft. Lol. Guys, lol. Guys.
It's not.
Okay, so...
So, all right, you do that.
yeah, I'd do that.
Okay, so just
Here.
blink.
Alright. I'll run up here to this guy.
That storm obscured our vision, guys. She moved real fast. and
Wow.
some sort of
I was
the dust
momentarily
kicked
blinded by the lightning. I didn't see the last 5 seconds in reality.
Really?
I've just now regained my vision, and she is 30 feet to the left. All right, so you move up.
Yeah. Actually, could I go like next to the noble rather than? Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
And I fight this hobgoblin. I fight him good.
All right, fight him good. Show him what's what.
I need to.
You don't do so well. You don't do so well with the fighting of
I get two.
hobgoblin.
I get 2 attacks. I do it again.
Watch me this time.
Yo, boy!
You missed.
Oh, brother!
You almost got him.
Almost. That was very close that time. Within.
I got your
within,
back, bro.
Chest hair's
You-
distance.
All right. Well, I'm near the noble, so I can protect him. That's all that matters.
Alrighty.
Oh,
So,
bullshit.
These guards continue on
Game's broken.
fighting
Broken
for their
game.
lives, but don't manage to get the spear stuck into either of these hobgoblins as Paragon takes the mantle. It's your turn, Paragon.
All right. Well, here we go, guys. Here's the thing. Here we go. Someone might die. All right. So
Hopefully it's a baddie.
I cast Spooky Whispers into the the guard captain's
Spooky whispers.
Ooh, prum, prum, do that violin plucking noise like when spiders are on TV.
Yep.
Plum, 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 plum,
Thing is, everyone knows what it was without the sound effects.
Yep. And he failed to save.
Woo!
And you hit him for 6 damage in his
Get
speed.
spooked, bitch!
He runs the shit away from me. So fuck him up, Thok.
Does he do it now, or does he take it on his turn?
I mean, his turn is next, and my turn's over. So
Oh,
either
nice.
way, I'll move up 20 too.
Okay. Just making sure you get close.
And I'm just like, blip, 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 blip. I'm just really creeping him the fuck out.
Are you doing the plucking on
Oh
like
no,
your
it is on your
Yeah.
turn. Must use his reaction if available to move as far away from
Oh.
you as its speed allows.
Either way, it's,
Doesn't
He's
move into obviously
gonna get
dangerous
fucking
ground,
ground
but
up.
can get opportunity saves. Sweet. So he just goes, God, something is coming! And begins running away, procking a attack of opportunity from both Guard 5 and Thok. Thok, you may take the first attack.
Okie dokie.
That's a good spell.
That is a good spell.
That is a good
I
spell.
like that spell. And you hit him in the back as he runs away. And do you finish him? Do you finish him? No, you don't.
No. God, those rolls.
You wound him heavily, but hopefully the guard has got our back. And what's he going to do? He's going to target. Oh. Target him. And he's going to miss. That's what he's going to
Oh,
do.
man.
Well, he has to keep moving
Yep.
in guard 15.
And the other guard 15 will get his attack now. He's already targeting him. Cool. So he misses as well. So it was worth a shot. But he moves into the far corner and is as far away as he can get.
At least,
Yeah, at least he tried.
Yeah.
At least
Ruh-roh.
guard 15 or whatever is safe for
Actually,
now.
he can only move there because he's at half speed. So he moves as far as his speed will allow. All right, and it is now his turn. And so he doesn't keep running.
Oh.
Cool, so it's only active for that one. So he gets away there, takes a smash from Thok, which sort of clears his head, and he looks around and he sees that he's fighting a losing battle. But in his attempt to get something out of it, he goes to attack the noble. Swings his greatsword at him twice, but misses both times, and then continues to try running through the carts. And it is now Thok's turn. The noble does not take an opportunity attack.
Fair enough.
It is now Thok's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on reckless attacks.
Alrighty.
Why not? Of course.
Good.
Hey, you got my dice,
Wow.
buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Bardic Inspiration.
Which one's the D8 again? Shit.
It's the one between the D10 and the D6.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah!
That should work.
Alright, that's definitely enough. And you kill the shit out of him. And he goes
I'm gonna
over,
go-
Cool and good.
I'm gonna
crush
go
him
over
with your
here.
great axe. He's cleaved almost in two. And you give chase. How many Shield of Fades did you put on Thuck there, Wormy?
One!
20.
One Shield of Faiths.
There was two.
Well, no one attacked me anyway, so it's fine.
I think you removed my Bardic Inspiration.
I'm sorry.
That's
This
fine.
game, it's hard. There's lots of game.
There is a lot of game.
Got crit on.
Alright, so you
Yeah,
crit.
did I set this up for this? I don't know.
You should
Yep.
do. Yep, there's the extra dice. Boom! And you destroy the hobgoblin that's still fighting.
Buck just killed like
and
5 hobgoblins in 2 rounds.
Your target's allies who have line of sight to the attack suffer disadvantage on all attacks and saving throws. So the remaining hobgoblin captain is suffering from disadvantage on his remaining attacks.
Oh, and Hobgoblin 32 's still alive too.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
he is as well.
Well, these guys are pretty, like, not very dangerous for once.
You say that.
I'm not dying or having to use my friggin' not die ability, so, you know, that's how I
Yes, but
measure
if you'll
battles.
remember, the title of this encounter is Everything Has a Price, Locke.
Oh,
It's not
That's
actually. I changed
true.
the encounter.
Oh.
Just in case you were Sorry!
No worries. I didn't read it anyway, but...
Says a man
Like
who was just
some
quoting
people.
its title. Son of a
Boy, I read the fucking title. It's in the chat.
Alright, Thuck, are you finished?
yeah.
Cool. Hobgoblin tries to finish off our friend the guard, but can't lay a stroke on this guy. He's just the badass. And the
At
noble,
disadvantage, too.
the noble sees that he's been spared from the hobgoblin's onslaught, looks to Eleanor and shouts, "Oh, thank you!" and throws himself into your paladin arms, whether they want it or not.
No, they want it.
The guards come over to check their noble. And we go to this guard here who tries to finish off the hobgoblin for everybody.
Woo!
And rolls a crit. And deals
This guy's getting invited to
enough
our
damage
party.
to kill the shit out of them.
Come to the after party, Guard 25.
And he finishes his attack breathing heavily, leaning on the hilt of his sword as it's buried deep in this hobgoblin's chest. And he looks around and he says, "Whew, we did pretty good." And then he sees that there's one still up and goes, "Ah, well, I guess it's Muriel's turn."
So one of the caravan guards is down. Is that right?
Correct. One of them was destroyed by the captain.
Destroyed. Damn.
Yeah, he was wrecked. And Muriel explodes the last lightning bolt at the hobgoblin captain, who turns momentarily like a skeleton and then evaporates into nothingness.
I'll go up and check that the other guard to see if he's like dead or what.
He's dead. He's dead as
Okay.
shit.
Fuck off. All right, I'm gonna go hang out with Guard 25 and like pat him on the shoulders, like good job. It's good to
And
see.
he thanks you for your help and says, would have been most likely dead were you not to help. I only have 4 hit points. And then dusts himself off and says, I did pretty good. Don't you think? First time ever in a real fight. It's a lot different to the those sacks we train against back home.
I pat.
This is
Sorry.
also my first fight ever.
It's some
I-
crazy weather we're having, though.
That fine music you played, that seemed to distract or disorientate them. That's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank you.
I pat the noble on the cheek a little bit and I go, "It's okay, shh. You're safe now."
He weeps
and he
quietly
and he
in your
feels
arms.
better.
But these, yeah,
He
they quickly
feels
turn from
quite
tears
better.
of fear and sadness to tears of joy and happiness as he realizes that he is saved. And he recognizes your face No, he doesn't.
Oh, you fucker! You piece of shit!
No, he just thanks you and is okay, and he quickly calms down. And I don't know, is anyone going to tend to their wounds? Because that guy's pretty close to dead, as is one of the guards.
Oh,
So if an
Eleanor
arrow
already
lightning
did.
strike were to hit him, it would be unfortunate, yes?
It would be hugely unfortunate.
oh, guard 15's pretty injured too. I guess I'll go make sure he's not bleeding while Eleanor
Okay.
rubs the noble.
All right. So you heal up the noble, and he thanks you and says, where do you possess such magic like this? So many things I've seen in the churches.
Oh, my mother always said I had healing hands. I do what I can.
He
Eleanor tries to look
he
weak.
nods and doesn't really press the issue because saved his life. And he looks to his cart and he says, "Oh God, they've killed the horses." And sure enough, there's two horses laying where they would be pulling the cart. And he says, "How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to?" He lets out a burp. He's a hobgoblin in disguise. How am I supposed to get my goods up to Waterdeep now?
Paragon can pull your cart.
The fuck
Yeah, he's a good horse.
He looks around and he says, perhaps your caravan can spare a horse or two. I'll more than happily pay."
What where are we headed?
You guys know as far as Waterdeep.
Right.
So if you don't have the map again, here it is. And you can see right there, Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Oh wow, that is a
Waterdeep.
fucking long way away.
Yeah, it
You've
is.
got a long journey ahead.
Well, we're headed that way ourselves, so maybe we can let you borrow a horse, at least until we get to Waterdeep.
I think we should. You should ride next to our caravan in case any more hobgoblins turn up.
He nods and says, I would very much appreciate such an offer. I will leave my guards here. Oh, wait. No, you'll lend me a horse? He seems taken aback by the offer and says, well, yes, then most certainly I'll travel with you for sure. Better safety in numbers.
Tight.
Just kind of look at Falk, be like, "What do you think, buddy?"
Could just
No.
burn the cart down. I mean, lightning is just randomly striking amongst the woods.
Does Call Lightning have a duration, or are you casting it uniquely?
10 minutes.
Damn it, it's one per turn.
That's crazy.
So lightning's
That's
still
fucking
just smashing
good.
everywhere. So you guys are talking amongst like maybe my burps are representative of the lightning then.
Some fucked up lightning.
Jeez. You can stop concentrating on it at any point, and it'll
Yeah,
stop.
but might come in handy in the next 9.5 minutes.
Okay.
So what's a fancy boy like you doing? On this
Wormy's
rough
gonna
and
bag
rough and
herself a
tumble.
noble.
I'm not trying to bag a noble. I'm just
He-
trying to find out what he's doing.
He says, well, I'm merely just a successful businessman. I started off like any of you. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million when I was a young boy.
Fuck off!
So, that lightning strike.
I've turned it into a small trading fortune over the years. Of course, I had to pay it off with interest, just like anyone else.
Fuck off, man.
This guy's got some good ideas.
You're all against me.
Everything in my cart for sale is actually supplies for a wall that we're building. It's gonna
I'm
need
gonna
Hobgoblins
take
out.
my dagger of venom and stab Eleanor and the noble to death with it.
So he's just a trader. He's just a very successful businessman. He probably doesn't go into detail of his successful father, who did in fact lend him a loan when he was young and allowed him to build up his own shit trading empire. But,
Lend him alone.
yeah, lend him a loan. Lend him a loan. Lend me a loan, please. And you guys, I guess, Guard 15, is close to dying. Did you do anything?
Oh, I
to help
touch guard 50. I touch him all over the joint. Here you go, buddy.
Do you detach his labia or?
him?
I'm sorry, Twitch.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, for flip's sake.
These people know what
Just
they're
got rid of all my things. I heal him 10. Spite.
You heal him 10. He is fully
my
healed.
my lay on hands disappeared, so...
That's right, it's because you used them all. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Use it before your ticket. So this guy agrees to go with you. They quickly get one of your... Do you give him chocolate or do you give him the spare horse?
Oh, Thought
spare
already
horse.
said no, so yeah, the spare
Yeah,
one.
no.
Can't Eleanor summon a horse?
That would be a little bit suspicious.
I could summon a celestial horse, but mate, I'm not going to summon a horse in the middle of a bloody forest. I need to bond with it.
Is it celestial? I thought it can look normal.
No, it
You
can't.
can
No,
take
no.
on any appearance you want.
Yeah.
I want to take out special time to summon my horse so we can get to know each other. I don't want to do it in front of all these cultists.
Okay. Let's leave that for a private session for your own self to play.
Oh god. I don't think she meant it that way, but all right.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
That hobo shack has left a deep impression.
I guess.
Okay, so he continues on. As you guys make your way back through the caravan, Thok, you are bumped into by someone wearing some normal clothes. They've got their face a little bit covered. They seem reasonably short. And as they bump into you, they whisper something into your ear. Just fleeting.
That sword's still illusioned.
It is currently, yes.
All right.
That's
They
good.
whisper in between lightning strikes.
They
Adventures?
whisper you,
What
they
is
don't whisper
this?
no one. That's what it is. Thok Head Cleaver, is that your name?
Yes.
Cleaver has.
Oh
a name,
shit!
doesn't it?
I forgot there's an adventure log in the frickin'...
There you go.
I try not to look too shocked.
They quickly move away after saying it. They don't stick around to wait for an answer, and they move off and head off towards a cart.
Son of a bitch.
And you guys
So-
get back to your cart, and Paul's sitting there, and he looks over, and he's looks like he's just polished off the last of his flask, which is sitting just against his leg, out in the open now. And he goes, "Oh, you're done. What happened?"
But a storm's blowing in.
Yeah.
He looks up and goes, "Yep, gonna be wet tonight."
Oh, just a bunch of like stanky hobgoblins. Don't worry about it, Paul.
He doesn't. And you guys up in front of the horses,
good.
and he just sort of looks and he goes, "What do you need the horse for?"
We got someone that had their horses killed by the hobgoblins. They're going to.
Yeah, we're
come
just
with
going to
us
lend it
for
to
safety.
this flash cunt we saved.
He shrugs and says,
Flash
"Okay,
cunt.
try
What's
and,
Flash?
try and get some more drink from him in payment." And
Oh,
he
no
taps his
problem,
flask
Paul.
And he just says, "I'm running low."
Talking
All right,
slower
now-
and slower.
No worry. What's your drink of choice, Paul?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay.
I like to drink alcohol.
All right. I
And,
guess can I lead the horse over to the noble and be like,
Yeah,
"Here you
yeah,
go, buddy.
definitely.
You just stay within eye shot."
And the guards start hitching it up, and the noble's thanking you profusely, just repeatedly. "Oh, you don't know what this means. It's very good. I don't know what it would have done. We would have been at risk for more attack, and I don't know if my guards would have been able to fight off another wave of those foul creatures."
No, your guards are rubbish at fighting off waves of
And the
creatures.
guards
Listen.
look over at you as you say it, and they just drop what they're doing and just look the other way and let you hitch the horse.
Wait, what did she say? I'm sorry.
That the guards are useless.
Oh. Oh
Let-
shit.
Hey, buddy,
How's this not
hitching.
wrong.
Hitching horses is thirsty work, my friend. Have you got anything to spare in the ways of boozing a hole for me and my party?
He sort of looks around and says, well, I might have some for sale, but
For
if you're
sale?
Hey, calm down. I haven't finished me fucking talk.
Oh, God.
He switched his accent now.
Yes, he's angry and switched accent because he forgot what he's supposed to be because you interrupted him.
This noble's grumpy.
Grumpy Dan, they call me. So he says, obviously, since you've lent me a horse, I will be more than happy to give you some of my wares in return. And he opens up the back of his cart, and inside is 2 huge tavern-sized kegs. Like, each of them is half the cart easily filled, and along either side of basically where the gaps are for these circular kegs is stuffed in bottles and bottles of fine liqueurs. You recognize various labels of high-quality alcohol. And he says, this is bound for
shit.
tavern up at Waterdeep for the workers of the road. And I suppose they won't mind a bottle of this disappearing. And he pulls out a big bottle of like a scotch and passes it to you and says, I trust this is payment enough for the horse to the nearest
No, wait.
town.
Eleanor's from the northeast of Scotland. She she opens it up and smells it. And
The northeast of a
Aberlour. Oh, this is good shit. 16 years. All right.
All right.
So what else have you got in this car of yours, Grumpy Dan?
A sly smile comes across his face and he goes, well, I do have more for sale, but I trust, given that you are obviously a connoisseur of alcohol, you understand that is more than payment enough. Anything else, other arrangements will need to be met. I do have to make a living, you know. I have a loan from my father that I am still in the middle of repaying, because I'm a terrible businessman.
What you got? You got any real, dank shit that you can show us?
Oh my god.
Not dank like in the general sense,
No, I don't know. What is dank in the general sense?
Good chronic weapons or like, I don't know, booze or something.
Chronic weapons or booze or something. He does have many fine alcohols. That seems to be the limit of his wares that he's travelling with. At the mention of weapons or other dank stuff, he shakes his head and says, no, I'm afraid not on this journey. Sometimes, but not today.
Alright, well, how much for like a couple of balls of fancy pants wine for a fancy pants?
Fancy pants wine for a fancy pants.
Yeah.
Well, I have these two
adult.
fine bottles of wine, and he pulls out 2 like pretty massive bottles. Says 20 gold each.
Oh, but I mean, for an old friend like me who...
50.
Okay.
But we are good friends, are we not? He says, and nudges you with his elbow a bunch of times.
Good one. Yeah, we are friends. I'll take him. Thanks.
All right. So
Grumpy Dan, I've got 3 bottles like in my arms.
Yeah. One in your mouth and one under each arm.
Yeah.
So you take 40 gold out and head on back to Pole, I guess. What does everyone else do at this point? Thok, do you do anything for the information that you have gathered? Do you share it? Do you act on it? What do you do?
I share it with my fine party mates, as long as there's no one else around.
All right.
So, nobody here.
I go find a new party of good people and I tell them about it.
So, some lady bumped into me and said she saw the sword and knows who we are. Well, who I am, anyway.
Did you want lightning?
Well, assuming Earl, I mean, since, she didn't immediately try and kill me or or tell anyone else, I'm assuming she's probably not a bad person.
Did you get a look at her face?
No. She, kind of had a hood.
But you didn't rip the hood off her face and stare her in the eyes?
Can we see her? Can we see her from the wagon? Or can we just not tell
no,
who she
no,
is?
She's sort of mixed and mingled and...
Yeah,
little
she
lost
bumped
track
into
of
me
it.
and then just, yeah.
Shit.
Pretty much.
Alright,
Nice.
well, maybe we could try to find her tonight.
I think that's a good idea.
Maybe she'll find us.
Call in another lightning storm.
B. Fucking hell, you and your fucking lightning. Suppose it's better than burning children.
Yeah,
Is it though?
Do you want a dram? Fuck. We dram.
Paul sees you walking over with the 3 bottles as well when you come back. And he lets out a big grin, and it's the first he's ever showed any emotion to you, and he says, you done well. And he holds out his hands for the 2 bottles you've got in your hands.
Hey, how about we just keep him at the front of the car, huh? And I'll keep
His
him next
smile
to me. And
instantly drops. Oh,
All right.
Just,
I give him one of the
little look,
bottles. I give him
as
one
if
of.
he
I
was
give
still on
him.
a puppy's toe.
he's happy. So you give him a bottle, and he just sort of taps the seat next to you. And you hop up next to him, and I guess you get trolleyed too?
No, I'm sipping.
Okay, you're sipping.
I-
He polishes off half the bottle in one big gulp to start with, and he's like, it's a good one. And then he begins to start moving the cart as the caravan starts to make way, now that the guy's moving along with the group. And he falls into formation behind you, and you guys are no longer the rear cart in this group, and you push on forwards. Now, the rest of the day passes without incident, and you stop again 1 hour into the evening, and the guard comes out when night falls and walks along next to you, nary a word. Did anyone try to talk to him tonight, or happy to let him...
Who?
The guard with the lantern, when night falls, walks along next to your cart.
I won't be mean to him, but I was like, well, missed a hell of a fight earlier today, you know.
He shrugs and says, not a big fighter.
Kind of a odd quirk for a guard to have.
He begins to say, well, but then catches himself, and, well, you know.
I don't know. You can share with me, friend.
And with that, he climbs up. He doesn't say anything more.
Do like a little... No, I won't. I won't do a little Hail Hitler.
A little hail.
Just a little one.
As opposed
small
to a
one.
large one.
Just a half salute.
Like a little
Could
tiny...
we roll an insight on it or something?
No.
I don't think
I
so.
mean, he's clearly a dragon cultist, and he's probably like a cleric or something, maybe.
Or he's a
Something
cultist.
like that.
They're all shit. You guys were killing them like
Yeah,
flies
we
before.
fucking wiped him out. That's true. Not much of a
Look
fighter.
away.
I guess that's why we killed hundreds of you.
Do you
Say
say
that.
that, do you?
No, fucking course not.
So during this hour of sort of darkness, lit only by the lanterns leading this caravan, who is anyone keeping watch?
I'll keep
I will.
watch.
Yeah.
Okay, could you
Me
two
and
please
Fox.
roll me perception in the tower?
It's always me and Fox seeming like, yeah, we'll do.
Everyone else is like, nah, I'm not really bothered.
Pretty much.
Everyone's
My
like,
perception is so low.
I've got 21 passive. If anything's there, Dan will tell me.
well, I mean, if you're not keeping watch, passive doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Doomcow
Yeah.
in the chat. Hello, Doomcow in the chat. So, Paragon, you are watching out throughout the darkness while you're talking to this guy, and you notice a very small shadow darting from the bushes to one of the carts up ahead. Looks like a person.
Is it a kiwi?
It's a bit bigger than a
No,
kiwi.
I'm in the back
It's
of
a
the
were
car.
kiwi.
A little bit bigger than a kiwi.
A were kiwi.
Ooh.
Like into one of the carts, or
Towards
like
one of
how
the carts.
far?
Goes out of sight before you can see which cart exactly it goes to.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
And did Thok describe what the person looked like that he got whispered by to, or whatever?
I don't know, Thok, did you? Thok can't remember.
Oh no, sorry.
Thok's a half-orc.
I had some sort of it. What happened?
Oh, did you describe what the person that whispered to you looked like?
I didn't see her.
Well, like, I mean, like her general build and stuff like that.
Oh,
If you can't remember,
It was-
I can explain again because you did. You did have them.
yeah, go ahead.
Yep. So it was a short in stature, not horrendously short, like a halfling or dwarf size, but maybe like an exceptionally short human, and of
All right.
slight build.
Would that shadow match what the description then?
The shadow's quite a bit smaller than that. So the shadow looks more like either a creature or maybe a gnome or a halfling sized. So a lot smaller than the person he would be describing.
You want to go check it out, Paragon?
Maybe we can have our guard friend tag along with us, or maybe I guess we should. We might want to go by ourselves in case it's your friend.
Well,
Yeah, I'll hop down with Thok and I'll let just kind of whisper to everyone else that we noticed things.
Okay. Does anyone else want to
I
go with?
noticed things.
Wait, so we're in the fields of the dead, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eleanor has noticed. Could Eleanor chuck out like a divine sense?
Sure.
Because she's afraid of corpses.
Okay.
But she makes so many of them.
Okay, so you throw out a divine sense, and you don't
Yeah.
detect anything.
Good. I say, it's not a corpse, you guys.
Guys, it's not a
Oh,
fae,
thanks.
undead, or celestial.
All right, cool.
Or fiend, sorry,
it's
not
good
fae.
to know.
I got you.
It's probably not a fae either. Just going to throw that one out there. You have that one for free, people.
Thank you.
Damn. So
I'll
generous.
just make a note.
Not a fae. Alright.
I guess we should head to where we saw it disappear.
Sure.
Alright. Does anyone
Yeah.
else go with? Wimmy, you just going to sit there getting drunk with the old Pole, who's by this point seeing things of his own, but is not really bothered by anything. He's
Well, when you
finished
put it
one
like
bottle
that.
and has asked you for the remaining third bottle.
I don't give it to him. I say, maybe tomorrow, Paul. Gotta make
You're a
it.
good boy.
You're a good boy.
Paul frowns and says, "But you're drinking another one."
No, I'm not.
And he looks at your bottle and goes, "I can see it in your hand."
Okay, Paul. Let's not get shirty.
Paul's grumpy.
I gave you a 20 gold bottle of wine.
He goes, "Didn't taste like it."
Right. I follow Thok and Barga. I take the bottles with me.
Yeah, I'll go with Sock and Pargon.
Okay.
They
so-
go in my backpack.
If
Paul's
the guard
angry, let's
looks
all
in our
leave.
direction, the dark guard looks in our direction, I'll just be like, yeah, we're doing a maintenance check, seeing how things are
On
holding
the
up.
trees.
I need a wee
No,
wee.
because she was headed, or whatever the shadow was headed for one of the carts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be like looking
Ah.
under the carts and shit.
Okay. So the only one you know it isn't is the cart directly in front of you. It's
Alright,
definitely
so
further
yeah.
ahead than that.
Yeah, we'll just let everyone know and start peeking under
Oh.
the carts and like checking the suspension and stuff like that.
Yep.
Can I see anything since I have dark vision?
Yeah,
see
you
anything
can
better.
see 60 feet around you in black and white, as if it were decently lit.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Oh, wait, actually. Can I just go back? Can I go back to the... Do I have time to go back to the cart and just whisper to Paul, hey, sorry I was being a dick earlier, but Oh, Paul, keep an eye out, because I saw some shit going on.
Okay, so you do that, and as you get back to the cart, not less than 30 seconds later, Paul is asleep. He's just sort of sitting there with his head tilted back, snoring away as the horses move themselves forwards at a plod, following the rest of the
Oh
guards.
man, I'm kind of worried about Paul. Like, would it be crazy if I kind of feel like Eleanor would be really worried, like, she saw a
he's asleep, he's
darting
not
figure.
dead.
Yeah,
You
but he's a...
You can hang back with him. I mean, there's
Yeah,
going to be
if you wanna
guards
make
and
sure
stuff.
he's healthy.
Yeah, if you want to stay with the pole, go ahead.
He is,
Yeah, is that
plot
stupid? I kind of
important.
do want to.
No, he's not.
Don't spoil
Nobody's
it, man.
plot important in our
Stop
games.
spoiling the story.
Nobody's plot important with us.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to sit next to Paul and like look after him. Bless his heart. He's got an alcohol problem.
Stop him drowning in his own vomit.
Well,
I
if
gave him wine.
alcoholism
I
is a
feel bad.
disease- If alcoholism is a disease, you can use 5 points of lay on hands to cure him of it.
Holy shit! I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Enjoy this last night, Paul.
I mean, Pole's basically Lenny from Of Mice and Men, so go ahead.
It pretty much is, actually.
I'm glad that came through. That's good. That's great. All right, so you three then,
Don't
without
give him
Eleanor,
a puppy.
without I killed the puppy. Muriel, Thuck, and Pargon head out into the darkness to seek out the source of this vague black shape Pargon saw. And everyone roll me a perception.
Yeah.
In the tower, or...
Yes, in the tower. Or an investigation. Kevin rolled a 16. Was that anything?
What?
It just says Kevin 16.
What?
It doesn't say Pargon rolled perception. It just says Kevin 16.
That's really fucking weird.
You're only 16, Kevin? Wow,
Oh.
you've done
No,
so
I'm
well
not
for yourself.
16.
You work at a shipping company or something.
All right. So
You obviously
Here.
do you
don't.
want to try and roll
very-
another one? Yeah. Nope, it's still doing it. It's not giving you your bonus or anything.
That's
you
really
rolling from your sheet?
weird. Yeah. Huh. Well, here, let me...
What's your bonus anyway? I'll adjust it.
+8.
Oh, there you go. That worked. What'd you do?
Oh, weird. I don't know, man.
Roll it in the tower?
Nothing.
Yeah, see, now it's working. All right, cool. So I'll take your first one with an 8 modifier. So Kevin and Muriel, you guys see at the third cart you come across. So the one in front of you plus 2 more. And you come across a cart that appears to have something that's tampered with it. There's a... one of the doors hinges on the back of it has been smashed. And then it's slightly hanging off, and that's it. That's all you see.
Is there any guards nearby?
There is no guards nearby. There's one at the front of this cart. There is a man sitting on the top of this cart, and there's no one at the back where you guys are.
Huh.
Let's go check it out.
Should we let the guards know, or... Because if they find us in this cart, you know, I'm gonna be having to do some major backpedaling on our behalf.
YOLO.
That's actually kind of a good point. But yes, let's just go in.
All right, fine.
All right, so you guys open the door, and it swings open on its remaining hinge, and who opens it?
Pargon.
Roll me
What do you mean, Pargon?
Roll me a dex check, please, Pargon.
Fuck off.
Nominated. Thanks for volunteering.
That was
Asshole
definitely
Thug.
Thuck.
I'll remember
Thuck.
Hey, you're fine, see?
All right, so you manage to swing the door in such a way that its loose edge doesn't bang against the cart and alert everyone to your presence. So the door opens wide, revealing a man sleeping on a bed, surrounded by some wooden crates. Oh, I say a bed, a bench, sorry, with a bedroll on it.
See, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I think we should probably tell the guard now, because I don't see anything in here that...
Because you haven't
All right,
checked
yeah.
the crates.
Well, I mean, if it's just a
Jeez,
guy and not a cultist, we probably don't want to, like, fuck with him.
Well, I mean, He may be a cultist. He's not dressed in cultist clothes with a sign that says cultist on it, but...
Well, yeah, but
He wants to talk to the guard, so let's talk to the guard.
What's in the crates, man?
Is this the cart we've been to?
No, this is the third card up from
okay.
you.
Okay,
well,
you
you
know
guys-
what?
Not the chest one that you opened, the 3 chest locks.
How about me and Muriel go inside and you
Here.
can go talk to the
All right,
guard?
yeah. Just
Sure.
tell them that you were looking for any like sneak thieves that were hiding.
Okay,
While,
so Thock and Muriel head inside the cart, and what do you do while you're in there while Pargon goes to this guard?
Do
Look
I
around.
see anything out of place?
Nope. Not obviously.
Can I roll an investigation?
What are you going to investigate?
The crates to see if like any have been cracked open or anything?
Sure, roll me an investigation in the tower. And Thock, what are you going to do?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
Alright, roll me an investigation. So Thock, you start looking around, and after several moments, you realize that you are looking at a bench seat, and just a quick check underneath reveals that it is, in fact, just a piece of wood held aloft off the ground by another piece of wood. And there is, in fact, nothing underneath it, and it hasn't been tampered with in any way. Muriel, you see a a crate that appears to have had the nails holding down the 4 corners. One of them has been pried loose, and one of them is missing altogether. But it is not open, and in its current state,
It is
not
now!
openable. Alright, so you finish it off. Roll a strength
Yep.
check.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give myself a hernia, guys.
You could not open it. I mean, that's always an option.
I already
your-
said I
He
did.
already rolled it.
Okay, so
Get your fucking beak in there.
pull that nail out, and you get your fingers under the wood, and you lift it up, and there's a big crack as the 2 corners are still nailed down, bend and snap and split with the effort, and
You guys are mean to
the
me.
guy next to
strong for an
you
old man.
wakes up with a start and sees you looking in this chest, and you get a quick look at this chest, and inside you see stacks and stacks of gems, coin purses, little bags that you assume to have fine jewels in it. It's a pretty packed, high value crate.
This is the cultist one.
And then the
Oh,
guy
shit.
calls out, "What do you think you're doing?" And then Pargon, we cut to you. You're just outside and you're talking to the guards. What are you telling them at this point? Nothing's happening right now.
Okay, I'll say like, hey guys, I think someone's broken into this wagon.
You
I saw.
son of a bitch.
So
Well, hey, no. Hold the fuck on. You know, me and my coworkers here were just doing a maintenance check at the end of the night while we still got
and then
some
there's a
daylight left.
crack, and then what are you doing? And the guards look around and go, "That your friends?"
I shrug and I'll run to the back of the.
And they
the
pull
back
out
of
their
the
swords and run
thing.
to the back with you, and they swing open the other door, and the other one that's smashed and the one that isn't. They open it up, and they see Muriel standing next to this open chest full of fineries. Thuck standing next to a bench looking at it, and a guy that's just woken up off the bench who's
All right.
standing there poised with a dagger clutched in his hand. And they
All right,
just
I'll
say,
say, like,
"What
really
the
loud."
bloody hell is going on?"
I'll say really loud. Did you guys see the thing that the figure that I saw coming in here? Did you find him?
No, but
No.
we noticed that crate was messed with, so we were checking to make sure everything was okay.
And the guy says, "These 2 bloody thieves came in here and opened it."
We're not thieves. We're
Yeah, I mean-
we're the maintenance workers. We saw the door was open, busted off the hinges.
And he
Yeah.
says, "And you came in here and opened it without waking me?"
Well, it's not our fault you're a heavy sleeper.
We tried.
We didn't want to alert any ne'er-do-wells that might be sneaking in the cabin here.
He responds and says, "Not so heavy a sleeper that I didn't hear you trying to get your own piece of our stuff."
Well, if I was trying to steal it, I'd be a lot quieter, wouldn't I?
He smiles and goes, "Perhaps that's what you'd have us believe." And the 2 guards next to Pargon look at him and go, "Are these idiots with you?"
Oh, look to me and ask if those
Those
idiots
two
are
idiots,
with me.
Muriel and Thok, are with you.
I'll look a little disappointed, and it's like, well, honestly, gentlemen, they're not thieves. They're just really stupid.
The guards
What
look
are you
at each
trying to
other.
say?
They might have noticed. Maybe they thought they saw something, and they pried open the crate to see if anyone was hiding in there. I don't know their reasoning, but
The two guards look at each other, and then they call to the one in the back, and they say, "Frank, calm down, Frank. Put the dagger away.
Frank.
They're just trying to help." And he's like, Frank. And he calms down. He goes, all right. Suppose no harm has been done. And then the guards look at you and say, well, better get back here and fix this door.
yep,
Pretty quick.
I'll go get
That
some
is our
tools
job.
and do just that.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys head back to the cart, and you find a inebriated and unconscious Pole sitting on the seat with Eleanor.
I've put him into the fetal position so he doesn't...
He's not sitting. He is now in the fetal position next
Yeah.
to Eleanor.
Well, I guess we'll have to figure this shit out. How
Yeah.
hard is it to fix a hinge, right? I mean,
Wait, is Bodnar
Hey,
still
guys,
asleep?
Bodnar's still asleep. He's sick.
What?
remember?
I can fix hinges really easily. I know mending, and a hinge is like
Oh,
tiny.
yeah.
all right. Well, okay. So you do that, and we'll get tools and just buy them like we're doing
Like
things.
tap
I'll
at it.
mime. I'll mime
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Since I'm, I've studied at a mime school, so and then you just use mending.
Well, keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. So you guys grab a box of tools and head over to the other cart. And Pagan, roll me a performance with advantage.
All right. Okay.
And you
Woo!
mime, you
Boy.
mime extremely well. You guys make a pretty good look of it. You calling for Thok, like calling for important things, like you're some kind of surgeon, like, give me a number 24, and Thok's just passing you random shit, and you're like,
And he's wiping
this is
sweat.
a 24, this is a 23, give me a 24, and making a big deal. All the while, Muriel's just quietly mending the hinge, and a couple of minutes later, and it's as good as new. And
Alrighty.
the guys sort of test it, give it a swing, and they're like, oh, and the squeak is gone. Ah, well, looks like something good came out of the night. And they
right.
thank you all and let you go back to your cart.
All right. Cool.
Hey, Muriel, maybe you should... Not to play this whole card again.
You guys are fucking
Do you
idiots.
look
I
like
swear
a
to God.
Kiwi again?
Muriel, you could turn into various night animals with good night sense who might notice some sort of a scuttling ne'er-do-well, right? I want to be a druid so bad. I just want to play Muriel's character over and over again.
Why don't you walk to
Aw.
one of the carts you think might be a cultist cart and pick a fight, and then you can re-roll a druid.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we'd probably be, we'd have to help her out if she went and did that.
She could
I
wait
think
till
we
you're
might
asleep.
win.
That's true. Just cast sleep on everyone so no commotion will wake us up. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure we just want to get a good rest. Just sleep, sleep. Now we wake up and now there's 2 druids in the party. Yay!
Hey, it's me, Bellinor.
Alternatively, you can elect for your character to pull out of this adventure and go your own way, decide to go on a religious hiatus, and rejoin as a druid without killing your character off.
Nah, mate, I just meant in an abstract sense. I love the druid. I'm happy being a little paladin.
Okay.
Okay.
It's always
The
next
options,
game.
the options are there. Yeah, there's always next game. But I'm just letting you know
It
you
could-
don't have
how
to kill off your
amazing
character
would
if you
2
don't want
druids
to,
be?
but you want to play something else. That's perfectly fine.
What are you saying, Muriel?
How amazing would 2 druids be? Just summon all of the wolves.
I would just,
That would be
Like-
ridiculous.
I would just have to crank up the difficulty. Just have to,
We're just
because
we're
you
just
already
two
soloed
two
a bandit
bears
I
standing on
think
each
that'd be-
other in a cave.
I think it would mainly end up with me dying, and then I just make a druid.
Yeah, just a whole party of druids.
We'll just be the Animorphs.
Oh god.
Sock just can't fucking die, so I'd be the only one that would ever take any damage.
4 druids and Vodnar.
Oh, Vodnar would be so pleased if he came back and there was we were just all druids.
I think he'd be happy about it, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess having repaired the door and everything, we go to sleep for the night, guys. Is that fair?
No, I want to find the son of a bitch.
Yeah. I think I was genuinely think Muriel should change into something with night vision because we can't
Okay.
see anything,
Thought
and I'm
man.
really worried.
Thought-
Yeah,
yeah,
Thought-
Doc-
Oh yeah,
Got
fuck.
vision.
Dark vision
Yeah,
and
but-
hasn't been able to see shit.
That's right.
Hmm.
All right, buddy. Well, if you want to skulk around the woods, I can make you invisible for an hour.
Yes.
That sounds fucking brilliant. Yeah.
I'm down with that, sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boop.
All right, you invisible him.
Is
So
there
Phil-
any signal that he could give
roll
us,
me
like
a
if he
stealth
finds
check with
something?
advantage.
In the tower, or...
And then roll me a perception for your looking throughout the night.
No advantage on that.
No,
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing?
What happened, man?
No. Someone told me a funny joke in real life, and I laughed at it.
Bullshit.
It was.
I'll
it was
give
a
him
good
bardic
one.
inspiration for it. Why not? Have that too. You
Yeah.
roll an extra D8.
Would
for
you like
your,
to roll an
stealth.
extra D8 for that?
I really
that
would.
stealth. Yeah, good call. Good call.
It was probably a fucking 1.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but it certainly wasn't a total of 10.
I
man.
could imagine a barbarian walking through the woods. Hey guys, can you see me? Goose, goose.
That's basically what he was doing.
He like walks through some flower.
I'm invisible. That means I can't die, right? At the top of his lungs.
That's invincible. Is there a silence spell in 5th edition?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. There might be.
No, I think there is. Hang on.
Probably. That's a question for another time.
Because what would happen if I would make him invisible and then cast silence? I mean, would he just get triple advantage, or would he just
He would
not
just
be
still have
detectable?
advantage and wouldn't be able to be detected by sound. So people that rely on perception check via sound will not be able to detect him. If
So
there is
we
any
wouldn't be
spell.
able to see him or hear him, and so it'd be like tremor sense.
Well,
and that would be...
Invisibility, like we've discussed it before, it doesn't invisible you in this edition. It's dumb.
Which
You
is
just
fucking
get advantage
dumb.
on stealth to hide.
Or allows you to stealth.
Yeah, or allows you to stealth when you normally wouldn't be able to.
All right, well, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
I'm-
All right. So you disappear off into the bushes. You're gonna do the whole night? You're gonna head off there, or are you gonna set yourself a time limit?
A
You don't
few
want to get
hours?
exhaustion.
A few hours? Well, you could always sleep during the day while you guys are doing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll just... A few hours, yeah.
All right. So 4 hours goes by. Everyone else is asleep, and you don't see much. But just as you're getting ready to give up and get back to the cart to get some shut-eye yourself, you notice a little shape that may or may not be similar to what Paragon described you. Dart from one of the carts into the bushes on the other side of the path. And it just so happens it was the cart directly in front of the one you guys fixed.
Oh, of course.
And as they're running, you see a glint of something shiny on their form.
I will try and sneakily follow it a little bit, if I can find out where it's going.
So you sort of sneak through the carts that are all stopped and avoid any source of light and get to the other side, but you find yourself facing a pretty thick bush with no real clear path or any tracks to follow this person. If indeed
Damn
he
it.
is a person.
Hmm.
I will step through the bush.
Okay. And as you step through, a few sort of twigs and leaves snap underfoot, and you hear a "Psst. Hey, who's there?"
I duck.
Duck, and their voice misses you, and you don't hear them anymore. No, so you duck out of the way, and I guess stop moving. Do you continue to move or reply?
I'll say, "Oi, what you doing?"
And you hear a vaguely female voice respond, "Who is that? I can't see you." Even though
All right, I guess
invisibility isn't exactly invisibility. But
Oh, it only lasts an hour, so be visible.
Oh, fuck it. All right, who gives a shit? He's still invisible because I don't care.
Okay,
All right,
fair enough.
How do I break invisibility?
You'd have to like.
Clap your hands
well, I
once and
think
say off.
I'll just
All right.
move up or move towards the voice.
Okay, and as you get closer to where you think this voice is coming from, you hear a, "Don't move any closer."
Okay. I'm standing still.
And they ask you to reveal yourself.
It's concentration, so if I went to sleep, it probably.
Shut up!
Okay, I'm not invisible anymore.
Awesome, thank God. Ah, dear. Alright, and they can now see you, and you can see a small form of what appears to be a gnome. A small female gnome.
Wait, aren't gnomes fey?
No.
No,
Oh,
gnomes and gnomes.
gnomes. Okay. Hey,
Hello.
why you sneaking around out here?
Could say the same to you.
I asked you first.
Ah, you're right, you did. Well, I'm, just taking a walk, they say.
Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't trying to break into carts looking for something to steal?
They look shocked and appalled. Steal? Me? No.
Okay, liberate.
She shakes her head. No, of course not. I wouldn't dare steal.
Alright,
It's not my
all
purpose
right.
for being here.
Then what's your purpose for being here?
Ah, you tricked me. Now you know I have a purpose for being here. You are a clever one.
Yeah.
I love this barbarian subterfuge.
Fucking playing mind games, man. It's out of this world.
She says, well, I don't know if I can trust you to tell you. Perhaps I'll speak to you when our friendship level is at a higher point.
Oh my god.
Come on.
No, she says, I'll talk to you in a matter of days. I'll be in contact with you. And she points at your cart and says, that one's yours, yes?
Yeah.
She nods and says, I'll be in touch.
Wait, real quick.
And then she snaps her fingers, and there's a bang that happens behind you. A loud crack. Loud
don't
enough to
look.
get the attention of other people.
Ah, you bitch. Alright, I'm out of here.
Alright. And as you turn to get the fuck out of here, she is also gone to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And you make your way back pretty quickly. It takes a moment for the guards to sort of figure out where this crack came from. There was no accompanying light or anything. It was just a loud noise. And you get safely back to your cart whilst the guards with the lanterns, or with some lanterns now, coming down the line and asking, did anybody hear that? Or see where it came from?
I did.
Where? Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, but I saw something in the bushes over there.
Where do you point?
Some other bushes that weren't the ones I were just in.
Okay. They thank you and they go off searching, and they search for around half an hour before they They give up. They obviously didn't find anything of interest. And they
Hey
go back.
guys,
I was so sleeping. I'm so sleepy.
guys,
Fuck, my
wake
man.
up.
Hey, what's up?
I met some gnome girl out in the bushes, and she's
That's good for
Some
you, buddy.
gnomes?
Good for you, Thok. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're getting out there. You're meeting people. How does she feel about Donald Trump?
She thinks they should build a wall around the hobgoblin camps.
Oh, that's fucked
Well, that's a good
up.
idea.
That's a good
actually
idea.
Who's gonna build it? The hobgoblins?
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna charge them to build the wall.
No, I mean,
No, just kidding. Ha. It really wasn't. No.
My life is a work of art.
it is. But there was this gnome, and she was like, I'll contact you in a few days, and she seems to have some ulterior purpose here.
I've had girls say that to me too. Never.
Yes. Yeah, they never call.
Never contact me in a few days.
I don't know, she told me to come in the bush. It's okay.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Romance
I high five Thok. Eleanor high five Thok.
Getting them
Damn.
gnomes.
Ha, that was really funny. But seriously though, what? Gnomes?
I think it's okay. She doesn't seem like an evil person or anything, as far as I can tell.
How far can
Are
you
we
tell?
really the judge of what's
Yeah,
evil?
how far
Well-
can you tell, Thok? Like how, like, you have a distance in mind, or?
Yes, as far as I know, she hasn't murdered any children.
Well, I mean,
Did her voice sound like the voice that whispered to you earlier? Does Thok know?
I don't know, GM doesn't?
nope, Dan's dead.
GM's died.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, we were role-playing our little hearts out.
Yeah, wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay, well, I don't have any NPCs
Fuck
in this,
off,
so what the
Dan.
fuck?
I can't believe you missed that.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off,
what did I
Dan.
miss?
Jesus.
What did I miss?
Did I recognize the gnome's voice as the one who whispered to me?
No, it was a different one.
So I think
Damn,
this
you
is
got two ladies.
yeah,
What's with all these short
Fuck you,
ladies?
stud.
they may even be part of the same group. Probably not, but maybe.
So is that like a threesome?
Oh god.
Yeah.
For real. Unbelievable.
Well, he is suffering from DOMs.
Yep.
Right, well shit. Night. Night.
Good to hear you getting your end away, Thok. Good night now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, bro.
Nice getting that trim, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Then I guess I'll go to sleep.
Go snuggle up with my loot and fuck waking up early.
Jesus. A little bit drunk. Alright.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
Put a
lot
glass
it.
of water next to Paul.
Paul doesn't wake.
For when he
Paul
in the
doesn't.
morning.
So, you guys have your rest then. And early morning arises. And Thok does not. Thok does not. Paul does not. Sorry. Paul does not. He is still seemingly unconscious, though.
Is he dead?
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
I got it. Don't worry,
You
guys.
Better not. Oh,
No, he's fine.
Oh, phew.
He's unconscious and he's breathing lightly, but he's not dead, and you don't see any reason to worry, apart from the fact that he slept for like 20 hours straight now.
Alcohol is a poison, so you can, remove that from the system too.
I've got protection from poison.
And you're still awake.
What?
I suppose so.
Paul doesn't gain any benefit from your protection of poison.
No, I can use it on someone. I can touch someone and
I
protect
think
them from
it's-
poison.
Too late. You could have done that before he started drinking.
I know, but I just want to heal
No, no,
him. I need
if
to...
the creature is poisoned, you neutralize it.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Could
More
I
than one
maybe
poison
do...
is present, You neutralize one poison that you know is present, or you neutralize one at random.
Well, if I gave like 5 lay on hands, would I be able to like neutralize his alcohol poisoning or whatever?
If he does suffer from a disease that can be cured by magic, then yes.
Well, it's
Alcoholism is a disease.
Poison or disease is 4 or 5 lay on hands.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give old Paul 10 lays on hands. I'm gonna purge the poison from his system. And then I'm gonna help purge the addiction from his brain.
He's addicted. You guys are making some awful assumptions just because he got really
He's not
drunk.
addicted. He can stop any time he wants.
Yeah. So, blow all of the lay on hands you want. This guy's staying a drunkard.
Oh, well, fine, if you want to railroad him into dying a drunk.
Yeah.
What makes you think he can't handle his alcohol? Except for the fact that he's unconscious.
Oh,
And
you know,
This is
just
like
all
an
the
after
evidence.
20 hours
About 24
special.
hours.
This is after school special, like big time. Ready? I can stop whenever I want. What do you think? Yeah, you're not my boss. And,
Alright, so you blow a lot of lay on hands, and he comes to pretty quickly, and he's not even suffering with from a headache at this point with the amount of hands you just laid on him. And he wakes up and he goes,
Listen, I'm a
"What?
paladin."
Did I miss it?
Yes. You missed
What?
everything.
What, the rest of your life, Paul? Yeah, very nearly.
We're
He
having
looks
an
at you and
intervention.
he just sort of
apparently.
goes, what? What?
Do you have, it's okay, buddy. I pat him on the back 10 times, and he's
Eleanor's gone into mum mode again.
mum mode.
Mum mode.
Oh yeah, I feel really maternal over this 7-foot drunk man.
At least he can admit it.
Well, you did about a 4
That's the
assassin.
dynamic here.
Hey, he's like Baby Huey.
Right, Eleanor flips everyone off 10
Hey, I'm not
times.
Bless you too, Eleanor.
I'm
Alright,
not giving you any shit.
so Paul's awake and he gets the cart moving, and he looks around for his flask, which he knows he left around here somewhere, and then he finds it and it's empty, and he sort of goes quiet and a little bit sad and down. And then
Oh,
my man.
jeez.
And then
Pour him
you
a
don't
big
need-
glass of wine.
the day goes by, and the story of Paul is that he doesn't have any more drinks, and then he sleeps, and then the next day comes up, and the next day he finds no more alcohol and doesn't drink again.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
You have cured him, you bitch.
Yes! Take that, character.
Just like a religious person to just remove anything
Yeah.
that gives you happiness
Yeah.
from your life forcibly.
Shit, to be honest though, I don't think that goes with the tenets of fuck off, so... Probably
Yeah,
just
You should have
given...
been giving him a keg every fucking day and be like, here my boy, drink up large, have a good fucking time.
Listen, have it large. The gotta fuck off wants you to have it large, but don't have it too large. That's all I was doing. I was just making sure you could have it larger for longer.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Shut up. Everyone else, shut up.
Awesome.
Could've just
Haven't
gave him-
said nothing.
So
Gave
the
him,
next few days go by without too much issue. So Thuck, you can chuck, if you'd like, 5 more days of learning.
Alright.
You find a merchant who's selling some books, and some of the books he's selling 5 days worth of your Draconic Learning course, and they're 10 gold each, and you get 5 more days. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Does anyone else want to do anything downtimey?
Well, I guess other than that me and Moriel going around fixing things is necessary as our little like troubadour group.
Yep.
Other than that,
Vending.
going around like playing songs for people, maybe trying to gather some information.
All right, so you do that. A few people
Ingratiating
are warm
ourselves.
to your entertainment. Some of them accept it gratefully at nights for singing and songing and whatnot, and you roll me a d10.
Alrighty.
You earn 50 gold. Well done.
Oh, do I gather like any information or like anything?
None of the people
Pertinent.
that want your business have much to give you. But you do find out that the cart in front of you, the cart in front of that, and the fourth cart from the front are all non-cultists. They give you stories of their sort of histories and what they're doing, and most of them try to sell you some of their wares, as most good merchants do, and none of those wares appear to be stolen, nor would they be trying to be selling it to you if they were the cultists.
So isn't one of the that includes the one with the broken door is not a cultist one? Or was that 3?
No, because it was full
They-
of jewels.
They don't accept your performance, so you're still unsure at this point. But
Oh,
they do
okay,
have
okay.
chests full of gold and jewels and whatnot.
All right, because I thought you included them as the list of people I entertain. So okay. So I'll like, because my song is probably a little inflectious. Maybe like sing some like weird ancient dragon-y thing that they might be more into. Like
Alright.
maybe some song that I don't really know the words to, but like maybe something about like how Tiamat's so great or some shit.
Hey, if you're a cultist, that's totally cool by me. I like dragons.
And
Come
here's
talk to
one.
us, guys.
And here's a song I learned from the Dragon Reach or whatever. The fucking dragons are cool.
Alright, roll me a performance.
All right. In the tower, or?
It doesn't matter. So you play a pretty banging dragon tune that you heard somewhere, sometime, maybe from one of the people at the bandit camp. You might have picked it up, and you play it, and you get a decent reaction from the front 3 carts. Quite a few people looking over. See one guy start to dance a little before his friend whacks him and gets him to stop. And
Start to dance
he just starts jigging
to the
in
dragon
middle of-
song.
Yeah, to
Oh,
the dragon song. He's just
yeah, dragons.
hey, don't judge.
Puff
Are you
the
here to
magic
judge?
dragon
Are you here
lives
to
by
judge? No.
the sea.
No, you're
Well,
not here to
she is
judge.
a justice paladin, so she does judge people.
On dancing? I don't think so, buddy.
Hey, maybe it's a crime against dancing.
He's a good dancer. Jeez. All right, so
He's
so
jamming out to
you get a
Puff the
decent
magic
reaction
dragon.
from the front three carts.
All right. So I'll let my party members know, like, hey, the front 3. So is the cart that we busted into, is that among them, or?
No, it's
Still
not amongst
unsure.
those 3. No.
Okay. But yeah, I'll report, front 3 definitely seem like cult material, guys.
Dang.
Dang.
All right. Muriel, what do you do over the 5 days?
Try not to be a nuisance.
Awesome. So you stay in the cart, and Paul every now and then keeps asking you for flagons of ale, and do you provide him? He obviously asks you when Eleanor is not around. What do you do?
Sure, why not?
Awesome. So roll me a d10. You provide him with 3, but it's actually 9, according to that dice roll. You provide him with 9 flagons of ale from the alcohol merchant, who charges you 45 gold.
Holy shit.
All up.
And I'm going to pay in silver pieces because...
45 gold for 9 flagons?
That's 5 each.
Jesus. That's
Big
expensive.
jar of silver pieces.
It is expensive.
I thought he's our buddy, and we saved his life and shit, and all that kind of good bullshit.
Yes, and he's given a bottle worth 100 gold and sold 2 50 gold bottles for 20 gold each. He feels that...
And now he's got to make his money back.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Man's got to make a living.
You'd be making a fucking rotten corpse right now if it wasn't for us.
Well, if he gets the chance, he'll make some money back on a reality TV show where he attempts to take on an apprentice and fires everyone with witty catch lines.
I wouldn't describe him as witty.
No, that was also being
Tries is the operative word.
an ass.
Man, I thought this noble was bound to be important. I would have protected his
Maybe
Ungrateful ass.
What? Because he sells alcohol, he's not important. Man, you're judgmental tonight, Eleanor.
I thought it was like gonna be some sort of a
That
dragon,
man's dancing. Don't
dragon
trust
noble.
him. That man's selling alcohol. What a dick. You've changed, Eleanor. You've changed.
Because she's not a druid, so she's getting all judgy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Paul hit an animal, so he's cool.
Alright, so let's put a marker as to where you guys are at the end of day 8.
Oh, I think you passed up Eleanor. I don't think you asked her what she's up to.
Wasn't she the start? Didn't I start with her? Well, if not, Eleanor, what are you doing for the 5 days?
Oh, like, yeah, all kinds of cool good shit.
Alright.
Do I roll a d10? See if that works out for me.
Roll me a d20 first. Okay, you got a 6.
All
Roll me a
kinds
d20.
of good shit.
So somehow, we won't go into specifics, but you earn 60 gold.
Yes!
We won't go into specifics.
Yeah. Eleanor can decide how she earned 60 gold. And with that, we will end our session there for the night.
Hell yeah.
He's
And
mysteriously 60 gold richer.
no one asks questions. No one really wants to, but there are strange noises at night. No one knows.
It's not Thok, is it?
She's hunting. God, you guys, terrible people.
He's making pottery, and it's the squeaky wheel of the potter's wheel.
Looks like
Yeah.
these guys got trucked. Get the fuck out. Holy shit.
Wow.
Is that what someone in the
Yeah.
Twitch said?
I'm
Oh,
just
I
angry
guess
that-
they don't know
that
the
I didn't come
background
up with it.
story of that fucking... That's probably why.
Yeah. I'm a...
Trump does not become an actual character in our campaign.
I'd
Oh,
immediately
he's stressed
murder
about
now,
him.
now he does. You never
That would
saw
be my
when I was
Christmas
at
wish, that
Foxy's, did you?
doesn't happen. Oh, for fuck's sake, Spite. Seriously?
You'll do it too.
Donald
Be
Trump
Tronald-
divorced.
He would do it.
No, no, no. That'd be like, yeah, Tronald Dump.
Trump.
That's a more medievally name.
Yeah,
Tronald.
definitely.
My name's Tronald. Alright.
Tronald
So,
Dump.
thanks all Twitch for watching. Thanks guys for coming.
Twit.
Yeah. Goodbye Twitch. It's for the best that we never meet again. Please, please never come back.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah.
Just like that gnome in the woods.
Hey, she's coming back. I think.
Dude, I think it was like a one-night stand, buddy. I don't think she's gonna call.
She too small.
Too small for what,
Doc-
racist?
Like a
Doc doesn't
fucking
think so.
dick sleeve. Christ.
A dick sleeve?
Like a Chinese finger trap.
You're just assuming Thok is like well endowed.
He'd be 6 foot tall and like half orc, so.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's got a big Johnson. He could be on like steroids and have shrunken whatnots.
Roll for it.
Roll for
No.
dangle size.
No.
There we go.
That's fine.
Is that a 5 on a D20?
Yes.
Jesus. Well,
Not okay with this.
That's
Not okay with this at
unfortunate.
all.
Hey, you know what? It could work
Right,
out between
there
you
we
and the
go.
gnome.
have a bardic inspiration. There you go.
So one
Oh,
was
well.
length and one was girth, and it's wider than it is long. There's a name for that.
The chode.
Showed.
This is taking
He just has a mound.
so I haven't muted this. Sorry, Twitch.
I'm so...
I'm
Right,
glad
Brock?
we've had this conversation.
You're hung like a teacup, buddy.
Oh
Stand
no, I was
straight.
only being rude because I thought we'd been muted, as usual.
You should just tell Wormy just randomly, yeah, Twitch is muted just so she says some ridiculous shit.
Oh my god, I'm reading the Twitch chat.
I want to see it now.
It's bad. It's pretty bad. Alright, so...
It's fine.
We will mute it now and stop. Please.